yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your f***ing cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
rushing, gonna find Bolu, but does get hit markers by Jez. Going up against, they're now all tied up 1-1. Theo is going to get taken down by Jazz. You can now see Jazz pushing up towards the B flag. Rock that 35 round. See that we have Vague pushing up incredibly far, but this should be a free kill for Theo, sure enough. With the push from the backside, finds Jazz.
Licença, Tocinha! Pofo! Botão no cofrinho do Lives! Pofo pra cima do Delzinho! Double pofo do craque! Faz clique aí, meu chat! Você tá no YouTube, faz o clique da jogada! Tomara tá! Um som, morto!
Vou cravar cima, crava esquerda, crava esquerda.
Tem um, só tem real. Vai ter mais um.
Aí tem que botar essa. Pode ver agora, calma, segura.
Nossa!
And we've got two players left to deal with. FX 420. Oh my god, Lucky, what the hell was that? Count them out. Can't do it. Lucky is Dark Wizard. You're the only hope here, Dark Wizard. Oh my god. We've got a 2v5 that is a reality. Lydia looking for the shots. Lydia's gonna round the corner. Lydia finds one. Lydia just needs to find Lucky. Doesn't happen. We're going to another round. The most at the moment finds another one. Just an absolute demon. Moving quick in with the side of Nova. Dave, you're doing it.
People see, there is one A now.
Oh my! Chris, he's all one more. Where you at, homie? I know you're in a typical side on this area, but right now you're nice. With an 80 with close. Lucky, get headshot. Costco, flip the slope. Get it too, homie! We got a 1v1!
Oh my goodness, Iona! Bro, watch.
Extem was left alive. Now it's Iona looking to make
Yo, this girl's dirty! Aggressively push up to this degree. Lydia's able to find one. Artem Misa coming through. What's that? Is that the kilo? Whoa! Artem Misa, the Damascus kilo. Ooh, Kells. Finds one, is looking for two, but Artem Misa. Yo, this girl kind of nuts with the kilo, bro. I have been. Found herself on that Sparrow shot, but the Angels do maintain this P3. Oh, Brick stuff! Well, it was looking good for a minute there for the beginning of this round, but it has quickly gone in. I think you're right on the money. The arrow can push that up, finds two in the feed to start things off. Those double kills are worth a ton of points, let alone
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the final day of Mobile Mayhem Spring Season. Tonight is gonna be memorable since, as I previously said, today is the last day, but our amazing casters, Verdict and the Hitman, that you can see in the background, are always ready to give us unforgettable moments with their cast. So, back to us. Tonight's schedule looks pretty solid. Our first match will be EuroElite versus 117 Not Found. That is gonna be quite interesting to watch, I guess. Unfortunately for the second match, that is Illuminati versus Nova. Illuminati forfeited their match versus Nova tonight. But don't give up, because the third match looks pretty solid, because we have Animus versus Mont. But it is a very important match for Mont, because if they win, they will be seeded differently and could potentially change their opponents for playoffs. After this match, we got 5% versus FN420, and for the last match of tonight, we got Animus versus Atlanta, which will be held off stream. Verdict, do you mind talking about the standings now?
Yeah, standings look pretty solid. We're having a great night so far, and it looks like first and second seed are probably going to be kind of locked in. I don't think Nova's got the actual points from the forfeit, but the way I'm reading it right now, 1 and 2 are pretty locked in. It's Animus and Nova. They're going to get the bye in the first side of the playoffs. As I'm taking a look at it, seeds 3 through 6 are actually looking like they're going to be locked in too, with Illuminati forfeiting tonight. FN420's dreams of a playoff run are out the window, and I got to say, I was kind of upset to see them drop, but, you know, they found themselves in a little bit of a rut from the beginning of the season, couldn't find any consistency without getting any kind of DQs. They pretty much shot themselves in the foot the entire season. And the byproduct of that is they're on the outside looking in. They don't have a shot. They just could not muster up enough to take us to, you know, a situation where they could have made a run today. Now, as I'm taking a look at the seeding, looking pretty solid. Right now, it's going to be the first side of the bracket, which is Animus for right now, sitting with the 4 and 5 seeds, which would be 5% and EuroElite. So that would be that side of the quarterfinal bracket. On the flip side, we'd have Nova and the 3rd and 6th seed, which would be 117 Not Found and Mont. Now, that seeding isn't set in stone. That could be changed today based off of what schedule we see and what happens. But based off what I'm seeing right now, those are guaranteed 6 teams as of right now, Rhea.
Yeah, I couldn't say it is better. And now back to us. For our first match, Hitman, what do you expect to see in this game?
So our first game, it's I'm gonna be honest, all right. So I haven't really cast it in a fat minute, but EuroElite versus Not Found, right? That's our first game today, if I'm correct. If I'm looking at this the schedule, I'm just excited to watch some games. To be honest with you guys, I haven't really watched the EU scene all that much, so when they called me up for today, I'm just excited to see some action in some of these teams play. Overall, I mean, this should be a decent game. I mean, the team ranking in 3rd versus 5, it could be very interesting. We'll see. I don't know if this implication has to do with themselves. I know one team could potentially move up, but overall, not 100% certain which team is going to win. There's some 2 very strong teams.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, they both have pretty solid rosters, so I'm sure that EUSN is not gonna disappoint you, Hitman. And now back to Verdict. Who do you think has advantage in this game?
Well, I mean, it's really got to start strong here. UE has been pretty solid on respawns. I think they have to find success early on in the hardpoint, or they're going to be in for a pretty long search or destroy performance. Obviously, we've seen UE struggle in the past. As a matter of fact, they dropped ball on Tuesday in a 3v1. I wouldn't say a choke, more like a botched 360 attempt, right? And then they let Mont come back and off that energy win the search or destroy, turn around and win the domination. So you got to start strong in the hard point, set yourself up for success, possibly look for a game 3, because search or destroy, it's not going to be forgiven. 117, they are elite when it comes to search, and they're going to be able to get to do it on one of their favorite maps in firing range for game number 2. So pretty solid what I think we have on our hands off the rip.
Yeah, you're totally right. I know 117 is a very good team when we talk about search and destroy. So who do you think is going to take the first win in the hardpoint? Verdict.
I mean, if EUE brings that high energy that we're used to seeing in hardpoint from them, they have that same chemistry that we're used to seeing. They get those solid rotations. They don't get lost on a map like Takeoff. I've got to roll with EUE. But if all else fails and they don't come through with the same energy that, you know, we're used to seeing them with, that same high gun skill, high rotation, early rotation, hold points, and then stick the objectives like we're used to seeing, then 117 might be able to close this one out too, to be honest with you.
So you're rooting for 117 maybe for the first match.
Consistency is key, and I think 117 has had the most consistency. EUE, this is going to be a test of theirs today.
Yeah. So before I ask you what you expect to see in this game, now Hitman, what do you want to see in this game?
To be honest, I would just like to see some good gameplay. I don't want to see a team getting blown out. I would like to see some rotations. I feel like this is just obvious. Some good plays. Don't stay too long on the point if you don't need to. Start rotating, winning your ones, you know? Winning your ones, getting your streaks. That's going to be a fun time. That's just what I'm hoping to see, some good gameplay. You know, being the first time casting EU, I think in general, it'd be a good experience for myself just to see some close games and not just a blowout, especially on hardpoint where it's takeoff. I've seen some incredible games on that map, and it would be fantastic to be able to watch these two strong teams perform.
Yes, got it. And as I said, I'm sure they're not gonna disappoint us. Now, last question to Verdict before getting into the game. Verdict, should we expect another spicy game as we saw in the Search and Destroy firing range last time from EuroElite?
EuroElite, no, I don't think we're gonna see any kind of playing around. As a matter of fact, they get caught in a situation where they're up, they need to put the nail in a coffin, because we've seen this 117 team come back from 5-1s on this map. We've seen them come back in, 4-0s, 5-2s, 5-3s. I mean, the list is just too much to name, because this team, you can never count them out, especially not in Search or Destroy. Now, as far as consistency goes, if UE wants to show that they have improved and that, Tuesday just wasn't a botch, it was just, them kind of, trolling a little bit. If they could pull off a 2-0, I would have a lot more respect for them. Obviously, I've gained a lot more from them this season alone, and I have a lot of high hopes for them moving forward.
Yep. Well, I guess we can start. We can get into the game now.
Yep. I would like an invite, please.
Do I have you as a friend?
Yeah, I think we're friends.
Oh, I have you added on your on my regular account. I don't have you added on my casting account. Oh baby, are you on your iPad or are you on your?
I am on my iPad.
I'm gonna add you real quick. All right, I'm gonna get geared up for that. I'm gonna add D Hitman. Yeah. And then we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. Bam. Searched, found, requested, confirm, sent. Signed, sealed, deliver, and Hitman, we're getting geared up for it. It does look like we're going to be gearing up for a solid best of threes. I was taking a look at it just a moment ago.
Accepted.
Bam! Shoot you an invite now. There we go.
There you go. Good to go.
We are starting off with a little bit of a hardpoint takeoff, followed by a Search and Destroy on firing range, as I mentioned. If we do see that lovely Game 3, it's going to be the Hollywood Hills of California on raid domination. I know you're not too familiar with the scene, but I gotta say, this is probably one of the better matchups of the day to kind of get you introduced to it. And we got a beautiful rotation to start us off with, too.
So the top team, is that the 117 not found?
Yes, sir. That's going to be Dark Wizard, Jazz, Lucky, Karma, and Cosmos. For EUE, it's Rick, Cry, Karma, Says, and Mojito. Like
two Karmas.
Yeah.
Recognize a couple names here. Recognize Karma, Lucky, Cosmos. Not so much on the EUE team, however, but I'm sure there are going to be some good players here getting some hardpoint takeoff. So, like I said, we've seen some fantastic games on this map. I'm excited to watch these games, and we're in.
Here we go. This is a Black Ops 2 reskin, if I'm not mistaken. It's Stadium remade into Takeoff, and you still see like the stadium seating on the left side of the map. You can see from the actual graphics that are displayed right now, Mobile Mayhem stepping their game up, bro. I gotta say, those little map trailers are freaking beautiful. Okay, I don't know if D Hitman can see it, but we could see it, and it is absolutely lovely.
I will see it eventually, whenever it pops up on stream. Ooh. All right, so I do expect a lot of CBRs to be used here today. So CBR and MAC-10s, there's no guns banned, is there by chance that I should know of?
I don't believe we've got, but we've got a GA rule set. So it's going to be basically what the new champs rule set looks like. Score streaks. We're going to still see a few, MAC 10s. We're more than likely going to see a lot more CBRs because a map like this is huge. But up close and personal on those P3 and P4, it is going to be crucial that you have something like that. And as we see P1 open up, it's Fountainside where everyone's focus is going to be at. And 117, they've done a great job of clearing the hill off. They're going to go ahead and maximize on some points. And right now, it's a little bit of an open affair, as you can see it.
Yeah, honestly, that first point, you're not going to expect to get too much, hill time. It is a pretty big point, 360 degrees. So, and you can get killed from anywhere, nades coming in. And as we say that, we do have control for EUE. Good amount of control for them right now, but they hopped off, got killed. But this should be a very close game just from these first few back and forth kills.
Yeah, the interactions in P1, it's all about what you can get on there, what you can get away with, right? It's like, how far can I go without being punished? Well, right now, it's been a 12-9 game. It's about as close as it's going to get. You can see UE hopping the point now as they've got a little bit of perimeter control. They got a little bit of that 360 view covered. Karma from 117 is going to get laced on the outskirts, and now it's a battle for the staircase. As we see, 21-10, solid rotations out. Dark Wizard trying to hold off the traffic control. Is going to be trafficked in itself right now, and P2's opened up. Staircase bound we are.
Yeah, it looks like EU's actually got the advantage when it comes to kills right now. Just a little over 5 more kills than 117. But again, this next point here is a very fun one as well, just because there's 3 entryways. You can stay on one side of the stairs, and you can stay on the other side and contest the point. And then with that mid entrance, everyone just coming back and forth. But I do see Dark Wizard using an SKS with a 3 times. Is that something you typically see in EU? I don't know. I've only seen like Space use it, and he does not use the 3 time on it.
Well, to be fair, Space has that lovely, I can't remember the name of the skin, but it has such a flat and clean iron sight. You really don't need a sight on it right here. I think he's trying to just, imitate that with his little mix on it, because the skin obviously doesn't have that same kind of clean sight. But I think the SKS is great for a map like this because, one, you're not going to get a lot of OBJ time, but you're going to allow, the call-outs to come through. They got to be solid. And then also you're going to be able to clean up kills, from people crossing these long points on the map. And I think that's what he's doing right there. 6 on the board, 3 combo. He's got a banana mech now. He's ready for some OBJ time on P3.
Yeah, we did see EUE with a little streak going on right there, as we saw EUE Karma popping off of 11 kills and Drake with 10 kills. On the other hand, we only got Karma with 10 kills, so the little kill advantage again going on. But this next point is actually really hard to break, especially if you got control of the backside. We can see 117's got control of the point, but Mojito right now picking up a couple kills. Can he make it a 3-piece? And he gets taken down here.
Yeah, it's going to be a back and forth affair. Staircase is going to be a high point of entry. Also, you got 2 sides, one from each spawn site now. As you can see, the back entry where P4 rotations are going to come through. That's where Say's at. He's going to hold off the push and also get set up for New. He catches Karma from, oh my, get turned on Karma. Wow. That'll just show you the CBR from that range on this map. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, CBR, I love that gun. I know it's not as popular as the Mac 10, but the CBR's range is absolutely ridiculous. But, when you got the Mac 10 with the diamond, you got to use the Mac 10 with the diamond.
The Banana Mac 10 diamond, just absolutely beautiful, bro. I think it's one of the best looking skins of the game as far as, like, not legendary or mythic, right?
Yep.
And then you get that element of the diamond. It's just too pristine. Right now, the break here on P4 is going to be shut down. It's going to be 117 pulling out all their operators. Say's gets dropped. Karma, the 3-piece. Big boy kills, shutting it down. And now they have a little bit of a deficit. And that's surely going to be held off right here. And they're going to be able to cover that and maybe taking a little bit of an advantage rolling into a P1 reset.
Oh, that Purifier, man. The Purifier buff was ridiculously good. Didn't make it overpowered, but good enough if you're playing OBJ and you're sitting on that hill. It can do so much damage. It just clears off, as we saw 4-piece coming in right there. I'm also not used to the 250 points, so this should be a fairly good game, especially for comebacks come. But as I say that, we do have EUE picking up a slight lead going on to our next point.
Yeah, we do, but we're talking about leads. That's surely going to dwindle here now. As I'm taking a look at Jazz, he's 15 deep. He's got streaks, and he's not stopping right. Well, actually, he might stop because I think he ran out of ammo. He gets shut down nonetheless. I just see him like trying to cross map something, and all of a sudden stop shooting. He's like, "Oh, I need bullets." Doesn't need bullets if he's got a Predator missile, though, right?
Exactly. Karma's got 21 kills here for Well, EUE's Karma's got a couple of kills here, but Karma from 117, 21 kills here, absolutely popping off. Little streaks coming in for some of the players. We did see a Hawk X being used by Lucky, but got found pretty fast and got taken down. Again, back to P1. Gonna be one of those, hopefully you get a little few points here, you know, give me a little point here and there. You know, those can add up in the end, but very close game. I'm expecting a, you know, photo finish here.
Oh, it's definitely going to be a photo finish. Is the lead now going to be grasped by the side of 117? They're going to go ahead and take the advantage, but it's going to be short-lived. But here comes the cluster strike. Jazz looking to get maximum value, is going to be able to find a few in the hill, but I think his teammates actually got to him before he could actually get the cluster to come through. Nonetheless, the damage is going to be done. The lead's going to be sustained. It is going to be still in the court of 117 now as the P2 rotation is going to come through. And yet again, another staircase point now as I'm thinking. We're getting rock and rolling into it. EUE are starting to get a little bit more momentum back in their belt. I'm thinking, what about a listening as we get geared up for a P2 to P3 transition?
No, one
Let's
visitor
go.
is gonna push on top.
Copy that shit.
One visitor. Lucky
Yeah, I'll
visitor.
watch you visit. I'll watch you visit. Guys,
Top construction.
go. We need these points. We need these points. Come on. Says cover me. I'm close to streaks. Come.
I'm going. One push.
I'll flank.
Two bottom middle.
One shot next.
One shot stairs.
Go next now. Just one. Go next.
One bottom blue.
There's two visitor. They're coming top yellow.
Dead. One more. I got
Two bottom blue. One top blue. One bottom blue. Creek on you. Dead. Says get scrap. I'm going. No, one limits. Two limits.
There's a one for blue.
1p1. Okay, yeah, we have bad spawn. It's fine. The Brad is spawn killing. The Brad. Don't feed. Come from mid. There's no feed.
One dead. One more limit.
Wait, Karma, I'm coming.
Nice.
We got spawn.
Top it.
One lounge, one bullet behind the counter. One bullet.
I'm going.
Skill lounge. One bullet.
One more.
No said. Yeah, he said.
I thought we were about to have a little bit of a technical difficulty. Nonetheless, Discord connects, and we're there for it. The comm's pretty solid, as we do see P3 about halfway through. And right now, as D Hitman mentioned earlier, we might be looking at a photo finish, as the lead's going to be taken away with. It is going to be EUE on the point, racking it up uncontested. As soon as I say that, here comes Dark Wizard and crew. They get shut down. The Thumpers coming through in a massive wave. Now is the break going to be sustained, and now the point. It's open for business on this P4 rotation. Hitman, what'd you think? Com's pretty elite over there at EUE.
Yeah, that was some good comms, you know, telling, I don't know who the IGL is on the situation, but telling them to, you know, come to each point, don't feed. Very good comms indeed. They were talking the whole time. Not a single time there was dead air. So very impressive when it comes to these comms. That being said, we have a pretty close game still. Only a 13-point lead. I don't think we've seen more than a 25-point lead this entire game. So I am getting I'm getting my money's worth in this game.
Yeah, the value's here, bro. And I said it earlier. If EUE doesn't win the hardpoint, they're in for a rude awakening, because Search and Destroy is going to be brutal. It's going to be tough. It's not definitely a win for 117, but it's definitely one of those game modes that they are one of the best in all of EU. So you've got to prepare yourself by setting up properly here in this hardpoint. They've done a great job so far.
Yeah, and if they can win this one, it would be absolutely huge. I think the raid domination game, that's such an even map that it can go anybody's side. So if we get them winning this one and then 117 getting the SND, we can get a fairly good game 3. So should be fairly interesting. But that being said, still only within 11 points, and that's gonna be a close. And if this was the old rules, we would have been over already, but we still got 80 more points to go. So it should be a very fun finish.
No, it should be a very fun finish indeed. Now, as we're taking a look at it, P1 third time around, EUE trying to get as many points off it. I think they've done such a phenomenal job on these open hills, maximizing to the fullest. As a matter of fact, the first time rotation, they got 20 points on. Second rotation, they did everything they could to keep at least 117 out of the objective, but here comes 117. They can't be denied. It's now an 11-point deficit that they're trying to overcome. Cosmos on the hill, looking to play his life, does a great job. A Dark Wizard with the impact grenade. or the Gammon Bomb from Vanguard, if anybody wants to, you know, kind of relate. The direct impact certainly pretty devastating.
I haven't used that nade, but it seems so good. I've died so many times to it. Just I'm like, what is that? And I just got exploded by the nade. Ooh, there we go. A little streak going on here for team EUE, picking up a couple kills here, be able to go back on a point with another less than 10 points of a lead. And we're going to be heading to P2, and we'll see if Jazz picking up 1, 2, maybe a third kill here. But as I said, that 117 picking up a little streak on the feed right now.
117 certainly looking to make that comeback here. They're looking to close it out in 2, and they got to start it here. Comeback is a rising Mojito. Able to shut down Jazz, but his tear has certainly led him to some massive score streaks earlier. Not going to get those there now as the points contested. Staircase optimized there. Cry. No, the reload. Jazz gets shut down and Says able to stay alive. Rick on the point, the lead. Still going to be in the hands of EUE.
That's crazy. I thought for sure they're going to break that, especially Jazz hitting all those kills. I am shocked. But as I say that, we still have a little contest going on. The lead is going to be slightly for 117. Again, 5-point lead in hardpoint is really nothing unless we're at the last second. But as we say that, we do actually have EUE taking the points just for a little bit. People should be rotating towards that P3 right now. Maybe 1 or 2 people contesting. But we'll see if these rotations come in. And it looks like it's a tie game. And 4-point lead for EUE.
Yeah, 4-point lead indeed in EUE. Karma already on the objective here. They anchor for the P3 rotations. My payoff. Dark Wizard, one shot. He gets away. Wow. Dark Wizard's got the Annihilator, and he gets away. The one that gets away is going to make you pay. Says gets dropped. The 2-piece. Good night. Dark Wizard. But the objective, it's still not in 117's hands.
Nope. Right now, contested. Oh, we have the Annihilator coming in. We got the Sparrow coming in. Operators coming in. This is a point. They can't win off of this point, though, so expect maybe some more action, some rotations coming in. But as of now, we do have 117 on the point. Gonna be tough to break as people are kind of placed around here. Oh, this is gonna be tough to break.
Oh, this is definitely gonna be one of those photo finishes that you mentioned. Who's gonna be Seabiscuit though, and who's gonna be going home empty-handed in game number 1? Karma doing due diligence on the outskirts. It is all 117 in the feed. It is all 117 on the point. They're gonna hold off and get all of the scrap time as well. You can see Karma and Mojito, they're looking for a break, even though there's no time on the hill. Karma's gonna be able to find 135 on point. But look at it, 7 points only separate 117 from a Game 1 victory, and they are all stacked up in P4.
Oh my goodness, they're looking like GG. They already have the stack. They got a drone coming in here. People are shooting. It's gonna be impossible. And that, they got the break with 1 second.
Can't step out.
Shot. No shot. No shot. No
Karma.
shot.
Keeping the dream alive. He's shut down. Cry can't step off. He goes up the staircase. And that's it for game number 1. 250 to 216, a nail-biter. It wasn't even close, though, towards the end. 117 took a lead. Man, I got to say, you got to stay on the point. Can't do-si-do, can't hop off, can't double dutch, can't do any of that. Yeah. You've got to hold the hill.
Man, I just saw 117 play a phenomenal last 2 hills. Defending that so well, and then even have the rotations coming in from the players onto the last hill. They were on the point before EUE was on the point, and they basically almost got the last 2 hill uncontested. Almost, but you know, the little action. At
what was that? It was a 4-point advantage rolling into P3, right? And EUE were all there, and then Dark Wizard gets away with the Annihilator, and then it was just all over from there. Dark Wizard cleared the outskirts of the hill, the backside as well. And then all of 117 were there just to maximize. And when you got Jazz running around like a madman, going 52 and 39 with a minute and 44, good night, bro. Just shut the door. There's no way you're making a comeback on that. P4 rotation, exactly the same.
Yeah, the kills are fairly even at first, even going on to the last 2, maybe even 3 kills. But once that last third hill start coming in, man, they were just pulling in. You can see the feed was all blue. 117 coming in, getting kills left and right, getting their score streaks, coming in with the pred and stuff like that. And in the end, they ran just short. EUE had the chance to win that one just short. They're going to have a tough time in this SND game. We'll see how that plays off for them.
And we'll have to see how it pans out now as we're going to get geared up for it. Map number 2, again, as we mentioned earlier, It's going to be that search or destroy on firing range. And if you're expecting to see a game 3 now, I'm going to be honest with you. It is probably a 1 in a million chance. And I say that with the utmost respect to UE. 117 just have not given search or destroy games away. As a matter of fact, they've beaten Nova. They've beaten pretty much all of the best in EU in search alone. I mean, taking it to game 3s, they've done it, and hardpoint's been one of their struggles. Well, EUE not necessarily able to close the job out. As a matter of fact, as you mentioned, at P3 to P4 was a lockdown for 117. It's like they just turned on the jets and they couldn't be denied.
Yeah, it was. They were like, okay, all right, no more playing. Full speed ahead. You know, foot on the pedal, gas in, coming in hot, finish them. They're like, let's just give them let's give the caster a little bit of, you know, entertainment. Let's just hop off this point and then ultimately hop back on. I mean, yeah, it's a definitely fun game to watch. Some good, I want to say in quotation mark comeback, but not really a comeback. Just more, I feel like 117 played how people expected them to play in the last 2 hills. They dominated on that one. They got some good players on that team. So I'm excited. I'm
super excited now. The pace themselves, they didn't start off too hot. They didn't start off too slow. You know, they turned it on when it needed to be turned on. They closed it out. They didn't give any hope to UE in the P4 rotation. And now the question is, are they going to give any hope to UE in the search or destroy? Based off what I've seen, again, from just seasons past and these players alone, I would think not. But again, EUE have improved in search. It's not necessarily their best game mode, but it certainly isn't their absolute worst. So we'll see how it pans out.
It's not guaranteed, right? You know, there's nothing in life that's guaranteed except for death and taxes.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens. I was gonna say something else after that, but I feel like.
Well, I mean, my DMs are open, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I was gonna say it's you know, death taxes and that Hitman will always use a shotgun in SND, but you know.
Oh yeah, especially in trailer. Remember that 5-piece in the Troll Showdown? I was there. I saw that firsthand experience. It was kind of nasty.
Yeah. Man, that was prime Hitman. I'm washed Hitman now. It's shotgunning. Ooh. All right. First game of SND. This is what is it? The game first to 11? 10?
No, it's 6. It's first 6. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's still fine. Yeah, looking like. Hold on, I gotta check coach team. It is 117. Looking, they are playing back. We do have a couple. And looking like they are just playing for picks. Not 117, EUE. Playing some picks. We do actually have them getting picked off. So, not a great start for them.
No, there goes Koshka. It's coming into play here. Search, destroy, Dark Wizard looking like a fine craftsman of himself now as the sniper does connect. And you can see it now. It's 3 players in wood. 1 player still looking to peek the A long area with the CBR. Rick now doubling back. He's like, yeah, I don't want any part of this. And I don't blame him, man. The sniper talent in 117, just, I mean, uncanny, unmatched. Lucky, Dark Wizard, a nasty combo. And then you got Jazz actually running around with the SKS. So the push, it's going to be through jungle site. And now it's going to be a 3-player stack. Says looking to clear the path. They're going to give off a little bit of info, but then they're going to opt to fall back. 50 seconds left of the clock. There's not plenty of time for them to make a move. They got to make a move now.
Yeah, they do. They try to fake them out a bit, but they're going to be throwing all their utilities towards A. That's going to give a little bit of information. We do actually have that Karma. Yeah, Karma right there around the point. So we might actually get a plant, but we'll see. The other Karma, EUE Karma picks up a kill here, but Dark Wizard is getting another refrat on Rick. It's going to be a 3v4 situation. 25 seconds. Bombs might need to get planted here. We see good kill here. Mojito on Karma, but Dark Wizard with the refrag. Say's got to plant ASAP.
Sage trying to get that bomb plant down, and he's not going to get it uninterrupted. Here comes the smoke. Cosmos looking to peek the angle. The bomb gets planted. Karma able to get the refrag there. Karma able to find 2, and now it's all Lucky. A 1v1. They're both 1. That is it. Lucky gets 1. The Lucky shots through the smoke. He's going to get the defuse. The first round, it's going to be in favor of 117.
EUE Karma had a chance. He picked up 2 kills there, but without having much health remaining, it was just a matter of time. That was a beautiful nade, actually. Cosmos didn't kill, but took about 2/3 of the health. So it made Sazy. I don't know the names. I apologize in advance for that. Just one shot.
Look, when I first jumped into EU, like a year and a half ago, they were like, what is this guy saying? Why? I couldn't say Alpenfestung. I still can't say it very properly. That was a name of a team back then. But right here, we're all about a UE and 117, and I still struggle with the names, every now and then. So it's all good.
Exactly. I mean, names are tough. Oh, Karma picking up a frag. So it's going to be tie right now here. Yui Karma hitting some nice snipes. Love to see it. We do see shots coming in. Back of trailer. A long. But beside that, we don't see much more action. We did said, is it Airy? Cry. That's Cry. Cry got taken down. Yeah, I mean, they're still playing for picks.
They got to make a move. They got to have some kind of strats coming in here, because if you come here just wasting time and allow this defense to form and hold strong like we see right here, even though it's a 1-2-1 split for the defense, they are literally in a position to roll on any point and objective. As you can see, one player left on B. It's going to be Cosmos. He's there to answer the push.
Oh my God.
He finds a two-piece. There's only one left. It's Mojito, and here comes the flank. It is going to be Karma on the push. As Cosmos gets dropped, Mojito thinks he's safe. Nope, not in jungle side, homie. It is wild out there, and Karma is roaming freely to engage.
Yeah, Cosmos on that head glitch with a Holger. That is absolutely deadly. Probably one of the best positions to have a LMG. Very certain that they planned that out right there. Especially, I don't know if Disable is banned. Is Disable banned? I know they nerfed it pretty hard, so I figured it is banned. But the Holger right there, fantastic. Still probably the best LMG in this game. So we'll see. Looks like we do still have them playing for picks. It hasn't really paid off for them for the last few rounds. So I'm hoping they'll change it up. Maybe do an A push. But it looks like the defense is pretty well set up. You got 2 in A, 2 middle, and 1 in B with the Holger. It's going to be tough for them. It's not looking too good for EUE.
No, it's not. You can see, I mean, even with only one player being on B, did a great job of holding off the push last round. Karai going to be able to find first blood this time around. Gets the shots to land. Lucky gets taken down. What the?
Wow.
Karma, how the hell did he get across that quickly?
Wow.
Do you see the buddy hop? What a sweat, bro.
Oh my goodness. Got the refrag there. It looks like all of them are going to be towards that middle left area. So they could potentially move towards that B, but A is, I mean, there's not much that's happening right now. They're just playing back, trying to get another pick, but it looks like they might be rotating towards that jungle area. And looks like we actually do have Cosmo going back there to potentially defend that area. Let's see if he makes it back in time. He does. He might be able to get a couple kills here. We'll find out. Oh, what a snipe by Cry.
Oh, beautiful snipe right there. Opens the doors for success on the B site, but lo and behold, here comes Karma, the madman himself, the thumper in hand, catches Rick off guard. Jazz with the slide peek. Karma's going to be able to find one. Jazz. How the heck did Jazz do all that damage with the SKS? Where are the gunnies at? The MAC-10s, the Banana Macs, the CBRs? What is going on? EUE are falling. They're down. And it's 3-0. Hitman. What are we watching?
That was unfortunate. They were able to pick up the pick there, but they allowed the other team to push in. That's just unfortunate situation that Jazz did not miss a shot with the SKS. Jazz just 4-tapped, maybe even 3-tapped 2 players. So that is insane. Looks like we do have that heavy A push. I was expecting them to switch it up. Smoke's coming in. We do have Mojito playing the trailer. So we'll see. Oh, shots coming in. Mojito reveals his location. Doesn't pick up a kill, and Karma picks up a kill on Sazy. Oh my goodness. Not looking too great right now. Oh, and Jazz picks up a nasty kill there as well. Oh, goodness.
No, this is just, where are the trophies at, bro? Where are the trophies? This is search or destroy. Get a trophy down on the point. You're trying to get a bomb plant down. We got thumpers galore, homie. This is what champs are going to look like. Karma able to find one. He's got 4 more to go. He's got to get the ace in 1:12 to do it in. Now here comes another. 1 by 1 they push. It is going to be a 2-stack. The pinch is coming in. It's felt. One on the backside flank. That's Cosmos. Karma not going to be able to get that one in time, but, you know, have valiant effort, right? But effort doesn't pay the bills around here, bro. You got to find a round on the attack. And that was the round I thought that they were going to turn things around on.
It's needed a nade. There was a good push ultimately with the smokes coming in. But with the nades coming in and the thumper, you need to get some trophy systems out. At least one to defend against that thumper. Looks like we do have that A push coming in again. We do have Karma again picking up the first frag. Wow, Karma right now. Then we got Karma getting taken down by Cry though. Should people get that plant off right now? It's a 4v4 situation. Rick is playing a hecka aggressive, taking some shots, but these guys are just playing aggressive now, which I like. But we'll see if it pays off for them. As I say that, Jazz picks up a kill on Rick. Jazz is just absolutely destroying them right now.
Oh, he's mad, man. Oh, he is. He's running around like it's a freaking Mac 10 himself. Look, it's finally going to bite the bullet right there. Cry able to find a nasty two-piece, but there's Lucky to get the revenge. Now it's Dark Wizard and Lucky on the 2v2 situation. The bomb's been planted. 13 seconds on the clock. Here comes a nade. It's going to give out information. Cry. Oh, not Cry, but Mojito right there to clean it up. The two-piece. And finally, a round in favor of EUE before we flip sides. Is that going to be enough momentum for the, the spark to come back, though, Hitman?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough still, 4-1. I'd like to play there. We had Mojito playing it pretty safe, just walking around in that trailer. And we had, I don't remember who it was, all the way in the back, just sniping, kind of getting some intel as well as just, being a little bit of bait, I want to say, in quotation marks. And that played off real good. And they played aggressive, and I like that. The aggressivity paid off for them. As I say that Karma gets taken down by Dark Wizard. Dark Wizard seems to be a pretty decent sniper. We'll see if their defense is great. And Cosmo with a kill on Rick. Yeah, I mean, they might be better on defense since they've been playing quite passive. But the one round they did well, it was with, on offense playing aggressive. So we'll see. That being said, down 2-4.
And down 2-4. Bomb's going to be planted. Nailed in the hit marker from Cry doesn't follow up the Deagle shots. The 50 count not playing to his advantage. The momentum, it's stalled. Dark Wizard gets enough momentum for himself. Gets to turn on, and there goes 5 rounds to 1. We are on match/map point here.
Yep.
And 117, again, I've said it before, they are just so damn unique in Search or Destroy. And look at it right here. Just flawless so far. 1 round, again, it was a toss-up. But Dark Wizard finding first blood again. That's his 8th. The push towards the A-bomb site, it looks like it might be a round in favor again of 117.
Yeah, I mean, they play that so well. They rotated through bathrooms. We had one player go mid to kind of get some false information. And then coming in and picking up some picks. You hits your shots, you win your ones. Dark Wizard with another 2-piece. Is that 3? He's got 3 this round, right?
Oh, man, it's just shambles, bro. I caught it from the receiving end on the first one through Armory site. The second one, I caught it from his perspective. Just so freaking nasty.
Oh, my goodness. And he's got 10 kills to his name right now, so him and Karma as well as Cosmos, but oh, goodness gracious. That was a massacre. At least they didn't get swept 6-0. Got that one, but they're going to lose. I mean, they're both going to make the playoffs, but we'll see how they're going to do in the playoff. Man, they got to work on their S&D. It's going to be tough to work on S&D at this point, but they had a chance, with the hard point. That game, if they would have won the hard point, they could have potentially won the raid game. But I mean, yeah, this 117 team on S&D just seems unstoppable just from these few games that I watched. They're so patient. They know where to rotate. They hit some shots, players winning their ones, and you can see that's why they were the better S&D team.
Yes, indeed. I said it, the hard point is where EUE had to start off and, make their presence known. But sure enough, slow and steady wins the race. 117 able to get that photo finish in a little earlier than expected. The 250 to, I believe it was like 211, man. It was just such a shutdown P3 to P4 rotation. Literally 4 points separated the two teams going into the P3 rotation. And then it was all 117 in the feed. It was all 117 on the point. It was all 117 in the Search or Destroy as well. And the 6-1 is certainly felt right here. We got a lot of work to do here on the Search or Destroy, but Cosmos and Dark Wizard, they put a lot of work in. This is 9 kills on board for Cosmos. That's beautiful shots on the B-long site. Dark Wizard clears the path almost every time. And I gotta say, I usually used to seeing Lucky and Dark Wizard flip-flop, but Dark Wizard struggling. But today was his day to shine, and did he shine?
Yeah, he hit some nice snipes today. We did have some players underperform on EUE, hoping next time they'll perform a bit better. It's just tough, but it is what it is, as they say. At least it didn't really mean as much. It's not like they had to win to qualify. These both teams qualified for the playoffs. So we should be seeing them back, and hopefully they can improve.
There we go. All right, well, Rhea, first series in. We've got 2 more ahead of us. What are your thoughts? It was pretty sweaty games, huh?
Yeah, wow. I mean, I never get disappointed watching those guys. And you know what? Intense is not enough to describe these games. And I can tell I was holding my breath watching how close the hardpoint game was. But I can tell both teams played very well. Like, what did we watch, Verdict?
I mean, it was just, you know, the consistency that 117's brought to the table in the past few weeks has just been pretty unmatched. They have probably been one of the most improved teams in the top tier category, whereas EUE are the newcomers to the scene, still trying to make their, you know, name known, still trying to establish, you know, some grounds on Search and Destroy. They've got solid comps. I mean, Hitman, we were in there for the hard point. I mean, everything was just on point. The IGL was great. The voice was clear. The comms were flowing. They've got what it takes to, you know, be a top tier team.
Yeah. I mean,
go on.
Yeah, I mean that was tough. I mean, that first game gave me a little bit of hope. There's players I haven't seen play before, right? I haven't seen the Dark Wizard play, and he absolutely popped off. It was a really, really good game. And I mean, there's some good teams they're gonna have to compete with, right? They're gonna have to compete with Animus and Nova Esports, but them being in third, they definitely deserve that spot right now, and it shows. So I'm expecting them to do fairly well in this playoff. But back to you, Rhea.
Yes, but I mean, I've seen many insane gameplays from 117 players in the hardpoint match, and you know, when they took the first win, man, I actually started being worried for EuroElite, since we all know that 117 is extremely solid in Search and Destroy. And I mean, my concern was not unfounded, because we all saw that 117 went really hard on EuroElite. So, Verde, did you expect this score?
In Search and Destroy, absolutely. I think 117 is probably one of the best Search and Destroy teams in the game. Hardpoint, I didn't anticipate them to, especially the way they started, to finish that well.
Yeah, I mean, now it's over. What is done is done, and I think now we're heading into a break, so we can set up our next match. That is gonna be Animus versus Mont, correct?
That is correct.
Alright, so we'll be back in.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. I tell you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Alright, we are back again for the second game of the night, and we got a very interesting match cooking up. We got Animus versus Mont, and as I said at the beginning, it's a very important match for Mont, because if they win, they will be seeded differently and could potentially change their opponents for playoffs. Now, verdict. We're talking about Animus team that, of course, needs no presentation, and Mon team. So, what are your predictions so far for this game?
Look, Animus are riding a high of beating Nova, one of the best Mobile Mayhem teams of all Mobile Mayhems. I don't care if you're in any other region. When you mention Nova, they have a proven success record in Mobile Mayhem, and Animus 2-0'd them on Tuesday. Right now, I don't think, this Mont team is fully developed enough to see this best of 3 progress to a game 3. I think they can make it interesting, but it's only going to be on this hardpoint game.
Yeah, I mean, I think Animus is a pretty tough team to beat, I guess. And Hitman, who do you think has the biggest advantage, on the Search and Destroy game?
I just feel like this Animus team is such a good overall team. Not only have they played in champs, they're also a team that have played together for such a long time. You got players playing together since the beginning, I would like to say. We got Grizz, a shotgun god of EU, obviously, because I'm a shotgun god.
Biased.
We got Narcs, we got Marvel, Drari. We've seen Drari pop off, so I think SND, for me, no offense to Mont, I love rooting for the underdogs, I really do, but this is a situation where Animus just seems like such a strong team, so I'm gonna have to go with Animus for this SND game.
Yeah, I mean, Animus is a very strong team, I gotta agree with you. And we also had the map rotation that we're gonna start for a hardpoint on firing range map, followed by the Search and Destroy game on stand-up, and perhaps a domination on raid. Now talking about the hardpoint game on firing range, this is a long range map. Who has advantage on this map, verdict?
Well, are you talking about the raid map?
The firing range map.
Oh, the firing range. I completely zoned out there. Firing range, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you got Grizz running around like he did this past Tuesday, it's going to be damn near impossible for Mont to find any kind of advantages. As a matter of fact, you got to find a way to nerf him and nerf him quickly. He's not only just a shotgun god, but he is one of the most aggressive players who will make you pay 150% of the times if you don't deal with that problem early, right? And then on top of that, if you find a way to nerf him, then you've got 4 other players who can absolutely step in and just roll with the best at any given time. I mean, I see Marvel back in. He just got that fresh new lion tattoo on his left hand. Let me tell you, bro. It might be a lion, but it is definitely that F you pay me tattoo, all right? And I can guarantee you he is coming with a vengeance today as well.
Alright, so I think we're ready to go. Correct me if I'm wrong, we are ready to get into the game?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We are gearing up for it. Game number 1's about to start up here in a little bit. It's actually going to be a hardpoint firing range. So you can see it. It shows Search and Destroy on firing range. That's where the last series ended off on, all right? So looking at it right now, I think that this Animus squad is finally at a point where they have sharpened all their tools, Hitman. And I think that this team has just something that is above and beyond what could have been when we started the season off.
Yeah, I mean, potentially speaking, it's just this team has the potential to make it very far in general in the world scene of COD Mobile. And I don't recall, but I don't think Drari was with Animus last year, right? Am I incorrect on that one, or am I?
You are incorrect. He was a candidate for the MVP for Stamina.
So who? Oh, yes, it was Stamina.
It was. Gathelia is the one wild card in the picture. Narcs, Grizz, Marvel, Drari all played together, understand. But Gathelia was picked up recently, and I mean, he fits in like a glove, bro. I mean, comms always on point.
That's good.
The direction's always on point.
Yeah, I know of Gathelia. So I was like looking at this roster, and I'm like, there's one of them that was off, and I'm trying to remember what it was. But I'm like, I remember Jari because of his performance in the World Championship. He did a nasty 4-piece, so that was nasty. So I just didn't remember if this was a team. But yeah, it was Stamina indeed. It was Stamina. They were Animus before too, right? And then they got Stamina, and then they're changing names. They were also was it Kings? No,
King. Well, no, maybe.
I'm trying to remember the old names of these teams, but yeah.
I think that was before my time. As a matter of fact, I do remember Kings. I do remember them reigning superior at, once upon a time. And I remember Cold Esports being a name that was thrown out there. That was just such a phenomenal time for EU. Again, as I mentioned earlier, it was something before my time. And if we don't stop, there we go. Finally, stop throwing, and we're gearing up for the hardpoint firing range. Finally. We'll get into the action as soon as... Look, we only got 3 series today to show. Why? Because we had one off screen, we had one forfeit, and it wouldn't be EU without, DQ. You can't spell EU without DQ. You can't spell EU without forfeit. You can't spell EU without a lot of things. But I still think that this region brings such a competitive, skill gap. It makes things a lot more interesting.
It looks like we are getting ready to start. We have everyone readied up. We are us readied up. We have Verdict ready up. We have Hitman readied up. But Fire Range is one of those maps that everyone loves to play, especially shotgunners. So I would love to see Grizz bring out the doof gun. I don't know if that's what he's been using, but it looks like he might be holding a troll gun right now. So we'll see what he's going to be using. I'm not being biased here.
That doesn't look like a troll gun. That looks like a properly used MAC-10, bro. I mean, look, the little dinosaur on the top of it. That's. I mean, I think that's a viable option for mid-range gunfights, right?
Oh my goodness! All right, you know what? I don't want to talk about that site. Grizz, we're gonna have to talk about that later. But as I say that, Narcs, Drari's the one with the shotgun. All right, Drari.
Look, I rotated them. I rotated through, and he swapped to the CBR. That he swapped back afterwards. So I was kind of throwing for a loop.
It's trolling. Like he's got a tactical sight on this. He's trolling. He's 100% trolling. How dare you? How dare you not give me my satisfaction of having my doof gun? But at least Drari's bring out the doof. I mean, that being said, it is a very close game for now. It just feels like these players, I don't know. I might be, maybe I'm talking too much smack about Grizz right now, and him bringing out his troll loadouts, but we'll see. It is still a lead for Team Animus right now.
It is now. P2 going to be the difference maker now. As you can see, the advantage looking like it might be a toss-up as of right now. Drari going to lose one key gunfight. Narcs has dropped out. Now it's all on Razzle. Mont going to be on the objective. Wrong, Gathelia. He comes through. He shuts it down. He picks up a 2-piece in the feed. That is going to be the break and the hold here for Animus as they're rocking and rolling. A little bit of a trolling off the rip, but it's all business here on this P2 rotation.
It's EU as usual. Oh my goodness, Marvel right now on a little fat streak. 5 kills on the roll. At first, it was a slight lead for Team Mont, but that flipped real quick, real fast as Marvel has a 5 streak, looking to get some score streaks going on right now, and it's a 40-point lead on this first second hard point.
See, second hard point about halfway through. No signs of a break, no signs of relief here for Mont, and you can see it. They're kind of spawning out. They're kind of pushing one by one, and as they all spawn one by one, they all fall one by one. Now the push towards the trailer site. You can already see Animus trying to get a little bit of focus there. Drari able to play his life wrong. There it goes. Mont able to shut him down. They might have a little bit of a disadvantage, but rolling into a P3, it looks like they might have the trailer site controlled.
Yeah, and we do actually have a few players, a couple in wood right underneath them. We'll see Marvel right now just playing to get some streaks here. He's hiding up in tin, trying to get some kills. But yeah, it looks like we do have control for Team Mont. Yeah, Marvel just tearing it up right now. Oh my goodness. Not just Marvel, Animus in general. You can say, look at the kills. Narcs with 11 kills. Marvel was 6. Grizz was 7. Drari was 6. No, 8. And then how'd you call
Gathelia?
Gatia. It's French player. So
yeah.
I should be able to pronounce these, but I can't.
Yeah, you're from the 6, right? Or are you from Quebec?
I'm from Quebec, so
I
should be able to pronounce this, but I don't know. Maybe it's not my type of pronunciation here. But Marvel right now on a little fat 8 streak. And he's dead.
and it's gone. There it is, right there. The P4 rotation coming through. Little humor for tweeting to both of us, and right now it's a lot of business being handled on the P3 site. The break comes through finally for the side of Animus, but lo and behold, P4 wood site rotations coming through. Seiki gonna go ahead and burn the Predator missile, gets a little bit of information, not much value out of it. But here comes the Annihilator, the push in. He's gonna get shut down. The grief is felt, and now one operator burned. Parasite looking like he might be able to burn a few with this Purifier if he could ever stop being concussed. Finally is. And there it goes. Firm hold here on P4.
Marvel is nasty with that SKS. Love to see them SKS players out there. See, that's the one I'm expecting. The no sights. You know what I mean? Like, you get the SKS, no sights. This is
clean.
the clean one. I hate the legendary one, by the way. The legendary one is just oof.
Wait, it has a legendary one?
Yeah, there's a legendary one. Or is it? No. Yeah, there's a legendary one. Sorry, go ahead.
No, the amount of disrespect when you hit somebody with one of those impact grenades, it's so disgusting, bro. I saw Grizz hit somebody point blank, and I was just like, oh, I felt disrespected.
But I actually like that. Man, I should use it as a shotgunner, because then I'll run with it to run full speed, and then if someone comes in, I just, what? Explosion. That being said, it's a close game.
It is. I mean, hey, we've had a good time. I'm sure Animus has had a good time. We see some impact grenades. We see a little bit of trickery, a little bit of trollery, and, you know, right here, they still have an advantage, but P1 rolls through as a reset comes through. It is going to be Animus on the point for the initial, but it's not about getting on the P1 site. It's about holding off and rotating over to the P2 site. We'll see who does a better job of that the second time around. First time, it was all Animus. Second time might be where Mont actually gets some points on the board.
Yeah, I mean, Mont's not on the point right now, but they actually they had some decent control. They had someone in trailer, they had a couple in 10, and as I say that, they picked up the point, pushed in, looking like they're gonna get Black Hole Sun by Marvel. Beautiful play there, and a little over 20-point lead right now. Going dance.
I'm thinking with a little bit over our 20-point lead right now, we get geared up for a little bit of a listen, and now is P2 about to open up. We're going to see how the comms sound is. They were successful the first time around, but they're going to be just as successful the second time. We're just going to have to find out. VC listen-ins with the side of Animus.
Dead. I'm Sonic City. I'm Sonic City.
Caucus dead. City, Caucus.
That was dead. One lowest.
I'm watching tunnel. I'm watching 10. One tunnel. Where are my city? Where are my city? Alright, I got window. One more city. Watch my city. When you come back, just watch city.
One bottom chin pushing. Dead bottom chin.
One dead city.
One more city.
The match one alone. Never mind.
No, against watch this.
One chin.
I'm playing streaks. I'm gonna put. Watch my. Dead on you. City.
Nice, we have the new, it's good.
Alright.
Barres.
One shower still.
I watch stay terug.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch a barrel. I'm gonna watch. No, wait, never mind. I'm gonna watch a long. I can't. Oh, where?
I use drone. Wait, cover me. I use drone.
I'm covering. I got a city.
Long.
Wait, long.
Okay, wait.
You're so shit. Oh my god. 1-1.
Alright, if I have to watch Grizz die to another thumper shot again, falling victim to himself like 2 times in a row, I am going to just laugh my butt off. I'm gonna be honest with you, that was probably one of the most hilarious moments I caught on stream. But I also did catch Drari on his little bit of spree from the R9. It was just absolutely disgusting, Hitman.
It's kind of crazy that their comms were, I would say, they were not joking around.
No, they weren't.
We listen in and they're like full sweat mode right now. 100-point lead right now. They're like full sweat. Comms coming in. They're like, we're not losing this. Full comms, no more trolling. They're popping off. Holy smokes! Looking to kill everybody. Probably within like 5 kills of each other. 20 for G, Drari with 27, Marvel with 25, Grizz with 32, Narc with 24. On the other side, a couple people with the 20 kills. So the kill wise is not that much higher. but it's just they're playing the OBJ, they're playing the point so well, it is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, you can see, I mean, as soon as we jumped in, we heard the comms, they were serious as hell. The points, they reflected. I mean, you see, as soon as they turn the Jets on, there's no off button. It's all business, and they're handling it right here. They're 21 points away from Game 1 victory. P4 break looks like it might come through. Marvel holding down the corner, doing a great job playing his life. He's waiting for the cavalry to come through. Ragox peeks his way in. He is going to be able to take him down, and here it goes. We are guaranteeing, looking like it might guarantee a P1 reset for a third time around. As we see it now, as 30 seconds still left on the point, so there's still plenty of time for Animus to get the break in and close it out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if they can hold this without being contested for 2 more seconds, and there you go. They need another point just to win this one. Actually, it's going pretty well for Mont right now. They're able to defend this for a few seconds now. Let's see if anybody's on a streak, maybe potentially get some score streak to help him up. And we do have a... Is this Razzle?
Razzle, yeah.
Razzle Dazzle. With a little streak there, so potentially speaking, can pick up some score streaks here, and good shots coming in here by Dakar.
Yeah, Dakar certainly now is P1 reset. Brought to you by the P4 hold from Mont now, as it looks like Marvel's looking for some traffic control, but here comes Grizz for the backside. The rotations come through, the concussion hits. He's got streaks. He's got a pred. He's going to go ahead and burn it, gives the info out. P1 broke, compromised, Parasite. Oh, baby, good shots. 3 in the feed for Mont. They're down, but they're not out as of yet. 12 seconds actually needed. Now, as you can see, Drari gets the refrag there. Not a lot of damage from the Purifier, and that might be the nail in the coffin right there.
Yeah, I mean, Marvel just going to hold it with that SKS. It's going to hold that backside. Oh, he caught timing right there. Only 5 seconds remaining, and he's going to get taken down. The break's going to come in, but it's going to be nearly impossible to hold, the next few points for X amount of time, and that's going to be a GG for Animus. Huge play there for him.
Big game coming through for Animus. A little bit of trollery coming through at the beginning. And we do a listen in, you can hear it. It's like, you know, they're like a mullet. It's business in the front, party in the back. We got the party up front this time. So it's a reverse mullet. And Animus, they close it out in a big fashion there towards the end. They make it all about the objective. And sure enough, they close it out 250 to 140. So 150. Okay, so it was a 100-point deficit. They were certainly hanging in there, though, for a little bit, right?
Yeah, exactly. They were doing well. Even when I said in the beginning they were trolling, but after we're near that midpoint, they weren't really trolling. So we did actually have like a pretty close game, and then we just saw them flip a switch, and Animus just went, okay. All right, we actually need this win as well. We don't want to be second place. We want to be first. We want to be ahead of Nova. And as with this, it's going to help them out. They got to get one more win, and that's going to clinch them this first spot. So it's not like, oh, Mont needs this win and Animus doesn't. Animus needs this win too if they want to maintain that first place. But again, these two teams have already qualified. You know, they've already qualified for the playoffs. So, but again, placements. I think this much. Do you know if EUE won against Mont?
If I'm not mistaken, they did. No, they didn't. It was Tuesday. EUE actually trolled in the Search or Destroy and fell victim to a Game 3 loss.
Oh, so Mont still has a chance?
They still have a chance, but again, it's going to be an uphill battle, bro. We're getting geared up for a Search or Destroy for Game number 2. It's going to be standoff.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you watched the Ferg 1v1 like sniper.
Yeah.
Well, Marvel didn't get an invite, so I mean, I know he's bitter about that. But Narcs, it was not even close at the end, was it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just some of the best snipes I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That was very entertaining, very entertaining. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. They got 2 good snipers, and it's a shotgun map. We just saw Grizz. Grizz, we know he's a shotgunner, but he didn't use a shotgun last game. Let's see if he uses it in S&D. It's a tougher map to use a shotgun on S&D. Standoff. Drari, we saw him use the R9, the doof, and Guy. We'll see how Guy does in this situation. So, I mean, I'm not too worried for Animus. I'm gonna be real.
Well, I mean, let's be realistic about it. This is a team that is sharpening, you know, their knives, their weapon. They're getting ready for a playoff, but at the same time, you saw how the first hardpoint, you know, went around. The first rotation, it was trollery. Now they're back to business, and I think Mont have something to be worried about. So we'll see if they can handle their own in the Search or Destroy. Standoff is now. We're going to go ahead and get geared up. First round is on the defense here for the side of Mont, and here comes the Thumper Reigns. Can they get anything to hit? Nope, that is going to be it. Now we're going to be rolling over to Narc, see if he can get anything shot through the mid side. He's already on the bomb site.
Yes, dry. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, dry.
Feed
yes,
me.
Dry. Yes. Yes. Use a shotgun, dry. Yes. Feed my.
Oh.
Yes, dry.
Oh.
Yes, dry. Oh, no, dry.
No, Dry. No.
Again, I mean, 3-3 right now. It looking like Mont picking up that one-man advantage with Rago using the. What's with you guys using the tactical scope on a Mac 10?
So,
I'm gonna say that he's about to pick up a kill too.
He is. Certainly. Nope. Never mind.
Okay,
It's
I
Marvel
take it
there.
back.
Yeah.
Take it back. Oh, 1v1.
Oh!
Let's get the thumper kill.
Oh, so close.
If he would have got the thumper kill, I believe he would have won that because defense would have won that. If I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. If he would have thumper suicide kill there, I believe the defense would have won because the bomb has not been planted. I'm not 100% sure. Unless
the bomb was planted. No, the bomb was planted.
Oh, it was planted. I take it back.
Gethelia got the bomb plant down. I heard it planted in the background. I heard it ticking in the background as well. Grizz, Madman, run around. Did he pull out his too? No, he does not have a sight on it. Never mind. But look at him. He's Madman. He's already in the spawn site. Bottom blue is where he's going to fall victim to Parasite. But the trades are in. The bomb's down. It's a 2 for 3. And it's the 2v3 comes through. And the player advantage is in Animus's court.
Yeah, it's not looking too good. I mean, they got that positioning right. You know, we got Narcs playing that statue. We do have Descartes picking up a kill here. Can he pick up a second one? There he does. Wow, huge. Can he get the 3-piece? That is a nasty head glitch, but Marvel said, no, you will take this headshot to the face and you will like it.
Like it or not, it's there. Was that with the Deagle or was that with the DLQ?
Yeah, that
so
was a
nasty,
Deagle one shot to the face,
Oh.
headshot. That was nasty. Oh my goodness. Oh my, as they say, Dios míos, you know? That is incredible.
No mames. Cinca, there we
No
go.
mames.
No mames, right? Cinca getting the thumper to hit across the yard right there as a half-court shot. Lands perfectly. Gethelia able to find one in return, so it's 2 for 1s in favor of Mont now. Can they hold the player advantage? We'll look at Drari. He's in a very, very aggressive spot. And he's got a very, very aggressive loadout.
Oh, Descartes might actually jump out that window to potentially pick up a shot. He knows where he's at, so we'll see if he... Oh, maybe not. I thought for sure he was going to jump down, but it's a 2v3 situation as Narcs picks up the kill on Razzle. Razzle Dazzle. We'll see. I mean, Descartes as well as... Who's that right next there?
That's nobody now.
Right, just got taken out by Drari. All right, Descartes. Good luck with this 1v3 situation.
Oh, there we go. Bombs planted. Looking to seal this one off now as the 3-0 is on the horizon. Descartes looking to, you know, play spoiler. He's going to round the corner, get shots on Narcs, clean. Now he's going to hold off the push. There goes Drari. Waiting for the wrong time, but Gethelia is going to be able to close it out. Look, he was holding off the push from that angle. I guess Gethelia had the other angle, and it just worked out for Gethelia.
Yeah, I thought Drari was prone down on this ground. Maybe it was just a spectator glitch.
He was, 100%.
Oh, I thought Descartes was going to shoot that. All right. All right, it is a 3-0 lead for Animus. Not looking too good. I feel like maybe a couple of troll rounds or a one troll round for this Animus team. But with that Parasite picking up a kill on Grizz, again, I feel like this Mont team has picked up first blood quite often. It's just the refrags coming in left and right, and then we have Drari picking up another kill. So, holy, I love, you know, Drari. Yeah, Drari, you're the best. Thank you for feeding my shotgun.
He must have gotten info that you were going to be here because I literally haven't seen him all season long run around. He got the info that Hitman, the legendary shotgunner, was going to be on site, and sure enough, he is sporting the R9 here. As he's like, forget about this this DLQ. Let me just push up aggressive. That's always worked out. Well, guess what? He gave time for Marvel to come through and clean it up. Cathilia's going to find the last one. 4 rounds in a row. Flawless attack so far. Will we see a 5th? Will we see signs of life for Mont? Here in the last round on the defense, it is just not looking like their day.
Yeah, it's funny because Grizz, I haven't seen him use a shotgun all day, so he must have heard that I'm here, and he's like, nah, Hitman, you're not getting me shotgunning today. But, oh my goodness, 4-0 for this Adams team. They look absolutely fantastic. The best part about that is they're still able to perform well despite losing a player almost every round, their first blood, and they're still able to get some refrags. And I believe this was the first time that they didn't get the first blood, but they got the refrag Descartes, so... We'll see. We do actually have Parasite hitting that huge fat flank, but they're going to be seeing him. And Russell with the kill on Gee. That's actually good.
Yeah, it is. There are 2 players left. Grizz, did he just thumper himself again? he's here for the memes, right? Marvel trying to get the jump up. Now it's all on Narcs. It's a 1v4 scenario. Bomb's been planted, but it's not very well protected. That's going to be a round in favor of Ragox. Oh, get laced. Doesn't matter. Parasite would have probably cleaned it up, but it didn't even need to happen because bomb was defused in the background. The ninja came through. Narcs getting ambushed by 3 at the same time, just not in a position to contest. So 4-1 now. As we flip sides, the defense now for Animus, will it be as strong as the attack?
The last S&D game we saw was the same thing. It was like 4-0, and then it hit 1, and then it was back-to-back. And Parasite picks up a kill on Grizz. So look, Grizz either dies to his own thumper or dies to someone else's thumper. That's just how it is. It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
It'd be like that, Grizz. Like to hit a snipe going in here. I mean, advantage for, again, first blooded, right? The second time I think this is one of multiple times we see them get first blooded, but a lot of times they were able to come back from that. 2 snipers as well as a CBR. Wow, what a nade. Trophy systems, chat. Trophy systems.
Where did he die at? There was a trophy system.
Bomb site.
There was a trophy system right next to Marvel that was like right on the cubby site. The trophy system just failed. Oh my god, Marvel. The 3s, or was that a 180? It doesn't matter. Look, freaking phenomenal. Sinka cleans it up nonetheless, and 2 rounds in a row here is Mont actually gathering a little momentum for a comeback.
I heard they did nerf the trophy system a bit. I think like if it bounces close by or something like that, it still kills. So unless Marvel was still alive, so that's why I'm like confused. Confusion, as Bobby would say. Confusion?
Look at that spot that Marvel's on. Look, how do you even jump up to that?
Let me check that. Marvel.
It was like there was like a little jump up on the side of the wall, and he was just right there getting some cheeky little jump shot angles.
Man, when you practice as much as these guys, you find all the spots. All right, looks like it's going to be a 1-man advantage. Looks like we do have a slight momentum shift going on, right? 2v4. Drari and Marvel. Drari's still rocking that R9. You love to see it. He's getting shot from I don't know where, but we'll see. Marvel's coming in on the backside trying to pick up some snipe. Oh!
Oh, Drari, I missed that, bro. I was literally looking at Marvel's perspective, trying to see what was going on in the background. As soon as I swapped, I knew he was in the corner of the cubby, but I didn't know he was going to turn on him like that.
He hit 2 of them at like 20 meters.
How do you allow that, man? It's like you hear one doof, the second doof comes through.
Well, you can do 2 doofs very fast, but once you hit the 4th doof, like Drari probably could have flied and killed the other one. But bomb has not been planted yet, so 1v2 situation. Marvel top of Grandma. He spots one of them. Ooh, hits one. 1v1 situation. Oh, this is good. Let's see if Marvel can win this. I mean, Ragu. Is it Ragu? Ragox?
Ragox, yeah.
Ragox? Yeah. Oh, bomb's gonna be planted here. That's good. But Marvel's got his eye. All right. This is gonna be tough. He might be able to defend as well, but, you know, having a sniper in those long-range situations could be tough. Oh, but he's doing a huge flank. Oh, he's playing this very well.
Oh, he's spotted though. Oh no,
he spotted him. That's disastrous.
Look, now it's a standoff. It's like, hey, are we having a gentleman's agreement for a shot?
Oh my god, Marvel!
Oh my god! Did you just see it? It's like, hey, we're gonna do this, right? It's a 1v1. We gotta do it right. And here comes Sly Peak. Marvel just does not let off the trigger. We're on match point.
Honestly, he probably could have just like, I don't know what Ragos could have done there. He could have maybe like held on just a couple of seconds. It's tough. Like Marvel with even that small flinch there. It's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. All right, it's gonna be game point, match point for Animus. Ragos trying to get a reverse snipe here, see if he can get that. But looks like nobody's gonna fall right off the bat. Looks like they are gonna be a couple players in Grandma. They're just playing for picks right now, as we can tell. And Narcs picks up a kill in Descartes.
Can tell if that was by a nade or by a thumper. I mean, we've seen several kills with a thumper. We've seen several kills with nades. We've seen several suicides from thumper. Grizz. Nonetheless, we've seen a lot of action so far. It's a 2v5. 2-5 game. Now is actually a 2v4. Sinka is the last one alive. Drari finally taken care of. And Drari 2-piece with the Doof. I didn't catch a single one, bro. You're going to have to go back and just say you hate... What the...
Oh, 2v2? Bomb might be planted here. Okay, bombs planted. 2v2 situation. We have a couple of them by the broken wall. One of them hitting that statue. We'll see. Senka's in this good area. One in Cubby. Gi with the kill here, which is huge. Thumper hitting. Not gonna get the kill, and that's gonna be GG.
That's tough.
Shooting body, Grizz. Grizz shooting bodies.
Oh man. Oh, there we go. There's the anime spray paint. Bomb's gonna be defused. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 2-0 fashion in a 6-2 win on the Search or Destroy. And Animus, we never questioned them to fall victim here to Mont, but it was certainly on our minds. Maybe we would see a game 3, not in Search or Destroy. It just ain't happening. This team, probably one of the better teams, as well as 117 that we saw earlier. So we've got our stage set. They're going to be the #1 team of Mobile Mayhem moving into the playoffs. And you just saw firsthand experience why.
Yeah, you're talking about Gi. Gi right now with 9 kills. Absolutely popping off. That pickup this year. Very good, as you can tell. Narcs and Grizz, 4 kills apiece. Jari, 8 kills with the shotgun. Love to see it. Love to see it. I mean, Senka got 9 kills. Parasite got 8 kills. Jake Carr with 7 kills. Just a little struggle on the bottom end from some of the other players. But when you're playing against Animus, you're going to expect some players to struggle.
Oh, yeah. Struggle is one word. Just not necessarily perform at all. I just expected a little bit more from Ragox. Obviously, you got that 1v1 scenario. It's a stare down. It was intense. And Marvel, I mean, literally being the line that he is, just stood flat-footed waiting for the approach and acted accordingly. I mean, I don't know what else Ragox could have done in that situation, but again, you're going up against one of the best in the scene. Obviously, you're going to take games like that. So that is going to be it for us on that second series. And Rhea, I know we're getting geared up for our third and final one, but let's talk about that last one. What you think?
Well, I could not expect less from Animus, and as they always do, they popped off and showed us how skilled they are. You know, my eyes are always blessed watching these guys, so Verdict, what are your thoughts on these games, on these 2 games that we just watched?
Oh, I mean, literally, we saw Animus come in with a lot of energy on Tuesday. They have a lot of energy here on Thursday. Something we don't normally see is the trolling in Game 1. I mean, I think they know where they stand at, but this is a team that's primarily all about the business. They are all about getting the dubs. They don't care how it needs to be done. They'll make sacrifices. They'll take the time to correct whatever needs to be corrected and make sure it's done right the second time it's around. They get a big 2-0 against Nova. They get a big 2-0 against Mont. They got a lot of momentum rolling in the playoffs, and they finish at a #1 seed. I think they sitting proper for a playoff spot.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I guess it was a one-sided match since the beginning. But even though Mont tried as much as they could, I guess. But you know, as soon as I saw the score on hardpoint, I almost lost hope to see the domination game. But anyway, I was actually impressed when Mont took 2 rounds in a row in Search and Destroy. What do you think about this highlight moment for Mont, Heyman?
Honestly, I think they had a good chance the whole time because a lot of times they got a lot of kills, but the two rounds was a huge momentum swing that they could have potentially helped them a lot. They did some nice plays. We did have players popping off, getting a couple kills, but that could have swung almost any other way. I mean, look, if Marvel didn't hit that fantastic shot, that game could have still been going on right now. But they played pretty well, all things considered. But Animus just played better. It's like to say a good defense, but better offense, right? So
yeah, totally right. And last question, Verdi, what was your favorite moment in these 2 games?
Oh, I think it was the 1v1 from Marvel. I think it was, him able to display his talents while also just showing such confidence in a 1v1 clutch and then just doing it so seemingly. I mean, he did it just like it was natural, and you could tell it is natural for a player like that. Also, I gotta give a huge shout out to Jari for running the shotgun, commemoration for Hitman being on. I think he got word a little, before I did. He started preparing for the Doof action, so I think it's a tie between those 2.
Right. A little update. Atlanta and Envious are currently playing right now, and Envious managed to do the first win in the hardpoint with a score of 250 to 185, and they're currently playing the second straight game, so we don't know yet. And now, so we can move to the next and final match for tonight. We are expecting great games since we're gonna watch 5% and FN 420. So I guess we're back in a few minutes, right?
All right, we'll be back in a little bit after this word from COD Mobile and a short little intermission. See you then.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase, let's face it. I don't give up quick, I don't give up, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Alright, we are back again for the third and last game of the night. And we got another very spiced match in our schedule right now. We got 5% facing FN 420. Verdi, would you mind introducing them for me?
Yeah, we got FN 420. We've got 5% formerly known as Anarchy. And obviously, we've got a team who's in the playoff run. And we got a team who is out of the playoff run. They're no longer contending, but they're here today to still compete. And I admire the fact that even though they don't have an opportunity to play any further after this, they're still fulfilling their obligations to complete the season.
Oh, interesting. So knowing this, which player is going to have the most impact on this matches, Verdi, in your opinion?
The most impact, I think Don, because he's getting back into the mix for making a push back for the competitive scene. But as far as like sharpening their tools, getting back to the grind, getting ready for playoff action, I think Genius, I'm sorry, not Jesus. Genius is gonna Genius is the Jesus of this squad, obviously. He is definitely the ones that can save and clutch opportunities. He can do it all in search and hardpoint. He's going to be the most well-rounded player. Then you've got the introduction of Onur and Boot as well. So they're still trying to figure it out. And I think that this team has a lot of potential, especially with the talent that they put together.
Yeah, absolutely. And right back to him, and what do you want to see in this match?
Honestly, I just want to see two good teams perform. I know that FN 420 has not performed well as their, you can see just by the standings, but they've got some fantastic players that we've seen perform well previously, and I would like to see them get into a game 3. You know what I mean? Like today we've only got 2-0s. I would love to see a 2-1 win for this team. I know we have 5%. They're a strong team as well. As you can tell, they're in third place, but Don and I balance two very strong players. So that's what I would like to see.
I mean, let's find out if they can. Like, we've been seeing few teams rocking tonight. Do you think either 5% or FN 420 are going to be able to perform the same or even better verdict?
I mean, at this point, I don't think it really matters. I think they're just coming through. It's going to be, whatever it is that they want it to be. I know that this team didn't really have any kind of, focus for this main season. One, due to the fact there's not a lot of major events, and once a major event, becomes available, I think they'll start taking it more seriously. But for FN 420, I think with the introduction of Don, like I just mentioned, I think trying to get that team synergy down impact is key, because he's a stage 5 contender. He's been there, done that, as well as balance and feints. They have been in positions of major pressure and have performed to get to the main stage. Now it's all about crafting these other players and to get into a position where, when the time is right, they can make that move as well.
Yeah, I mean, they have a pretty solid roster, so all right, let's get into the game.
Let's get into it as well as I'm taking a look at it. Hitman, we're going to start things off on the snowy hills of Summit for the hard point, as well as a Fire and Rain Search and Destroy. So a little bit of a mix and match right there. You got cold, you got hot, and now we're going to cool it off for a game 3. It's going to be a takeoff domination if it goes a distance. Now, based off what we were talking about earlier, obviously 5% have a lot to play for. They got a lot to work on going into a playoff spot. And then you've got FN 420 who have, just kind of been in the mix, shooting themselves in the foot more than anything else, but still a very extremely talented team.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm excited to watch Summit Hardpoint. This is one of the maps that is always fun to watch. A lot of comebacks coming in left and right, and obviously the shotgun. And Dom Takeoff. I know I said I want to see 3 games, but I don't know how I feel about Dom Takeoff as a game 3. But you know what? It fits in the map pool. We're gonna have to watch it. That being said, game starting. Looks like we are gonna get. Let me see. How many people are contesting? Looks like 3 players are gonna be contesting from Anarchy. Sorry, 5% on top. So, a couple thumpers being shot here. Genius is gonna kill himself. Looks like a strong start right now for this FN team. I would say FN 420 or just 420 teams.
Yeah.
FN. We'll just say FN.
FN, yeah. Right now it's a strong start, but again, if they would have had a stronger start to the season, I would have no doubt that they would be in a playoff spot right here. It's not a matter of the fact. The matter of the fact is they have found themselves in the outskirt looking in, and right now I think they're just trying to play for some vengeance You see P1, it has been flawless. Feints 4 on board. Hisoka looking for the contest. He's going to be able to stay alive, but Rasmo's finally able to shut him down. Now is the points still not in favor of the side of 5%, but they are certainly contesting. But again, it's been primarily FN on the point.
Yeah, I mean, FN right now, 35 points on this first one. Pretty much flawless. Picked off at the end. We're going to get the first few points here by Team 5%. Playing on to this next P2. Looks like 5% does have control on this next point, so we'll see if they're going to be able to hold on to that. Thumpers are going to be coming in left and right, but Trophy Sim should be able to deal with a bit of that as Balance coming in for a little flankerino, but doesn't pick up any kills.
That doesn't pick any kills. As a matter of fact, he is going to give away his location, and now it's about the convergence here. Rasmos jumps down from the top rope. It's going to be shut down now. Boot on the objective, going to be able to find the refrag there and the necessary hill time finally, but Donline Balance, the combo, the slide peek. Good coordination, it pays off. The break comes back through. They're going to be able to keep their lead, and it's going to be a hefty one indeed.
I mean, look, 30 points right now going to the next point. Thumpers are going to be coming in. Unfortunately, it looks like there's no one else to help with this point here. We do have a Peacekeeper from Don Lai. I think that's a very good gun to use on this map. If you use that rapid fire barrel, well, most of these lanes are all short lanes. And with that rapid fire barrel, you can beam people, which is absolutely fantastic. Let's see if Don Lai can potentially pick up this kill here. He does.
That was a question mark at the end of it, right? He started shooting, and he stopped a little bit, and then it's like, is he going to get it? Is he not? He certainly got it. Now it's a P3 scramble now as the Money Hills open for business here momentarily. Tech 5 is going to be popped, and that is going to be massive here. There's a flip looking like it's going to come through. Hez got to stay alive. He is not. He's going to be shut down. Now it's all on Marky. Marky's out, so now P3, it's a lockdown. It's the points that are going to be in favor of 5%. Will they get 100% of them, though? That's the question.
I mean, this is a hard hill to break, especially when you're not going to be getting control or the spawns. We actually have Balance coming in on the side here. Can he potentially pick up a kill? No, he gets taken down. And we do have Rasmo killing himself as well as Hez at the same time. And just like that, lead is going to 5%. It's a tough hill to break. It is ridiculous.
It is. You don't have any kind of front side penetration. Obviously, you're going to have to opt for the spawn flip, and spawn flip just doesn't come through. Now they're counting the losses. They're heading over to New, and Genius, he's opted to pull out the Purifier, looking to pave the road to success for a P4 rotation break, but spawns are pretty solidified at the moment. Don's got his death machine. Can he shut down Genius on the push? Doesn't even get a chance to hit the fire burst one time. No damage done. No harm in this P4 rotation here for the side of FN, and they found themselves in a little deficit, and I talked about, will they get 100% off of it? 5%, they certainly did.
I mean, look, we do have 5% with that 100% on that last one. However, we do have Team FN right now potentially can have this whole point to themselves. You can see right here, Purifiers coming in by Balance. Beautiful play here. They're set up fantastic, but no one's on the point. That's a mistake right there for them. They're going to be missing out on 5-6 points here. I don't know how they allowed the enemy to be on the other point here. But Balance picked up 3 kills there, and he's gonna get killed himself there.
Yep, the Super Soaker does its damage, opens the floodgates to the A side or the P4 rotation. Oh, wow. My Hez, the 2-piece. I was looking at the objective. I was like, this is all 5%. They're getting the break. They're gonna get it to stick. Yeah. Wrong. Here comes Hez. The beautiful thumper shot, and finally takes out somebody other than themselves now as it's coming through in massive value. Don on the objective now. I said he's going to be a game changer. He gets the game changed right there, but Hisoka getting a little bit of the thumper action as well. Now the P4 rotation coming to a dwindle. It is going to be a lead in favor of 5% for the time being. P1 was a lockdown for FN for the first go-around. Is it going to be the same thing here in this P1 reset, though?
Yeah, look, we have Marky as well as Balance absolutely popping off for their team, 14-15 points. Kills, but Genius, holy smokes, 20 bomb on the board for him, carrying his team right now. Looks like Rasmo is going to be able to have this point, and P1 looking pretty strongly for 5%.
It is indeed. Now is looking strongly here. They got about 40 seconds left on the hill rotation. This is where things kind of got out of hand earlier, but they quickly got it under control in the P2, P3 rotation. We're going to see how they handle the adversity here on P1 and P2 as we go in for our first listen-in for the side of 5% to see how those comms turn things around.
P2 cage, pre-fire now. 3, 2, 1, pre-fire. Pre-fire that now.
One again. That green.
Next, hold next. Let them push in.
Oh, one coin.
One bottom.
I'll choke.
Power inside, power
They
inside.
got tech 5, they got tech 5, yeah? They're corner, bottom, green.
They got tech 5.
Winston, I spawned in, I'm going anchor. I spawned in next.
Oh, full connector, Genius.
Yeah, one dead. Both dead. I'm gonna push for next.
One inside.
Last. Push him, pre-fire now, on point.
See them.
I can't.
Yeah, behind you.
Connector inside.
Connector.
Mid dead.
Yeah, one coming from green, he's pushing into.
Go inside. I put my knee.
Bottom dead.
Wait, that's our whole team. That's our whole team. I'm pushing for spawn.
Yeah, I'm gonna push
See that?
Connector.
Kill, bro.
He's up.
One is bottom.
I'm next.
Oh, two inside.
Oh, green, Phoenix, come here.
One is green.
Passe les couilles, on t'écoute pas.
Oh, one connector, Genius. Bien nous.
Yeah, I know, but the guy on
One is top. Oh my god.
Pito, hold Pito.
Green, le connecteur.
All right, comms on point. Certainly one of the ones that you expected. I don't know if you got a chance to hear Boot. He is probably one of my favorite persons to listen in on. And the reason why is you can't understand a word he's saying, but the frustration and the reality of him trying to get things done. It's just, the French Eminem is what we call him, and it's for a reason.
Yeah, you can hear the comms. You can hear him being very loud and aggressive, telling them to do. But I mean, the comms are still pretty good. The game is very close right now. I would love to hear the comms on the other side there too. But I mean, just like that, it's only about a 50-point lead. I said only, but they got pretty good control of P3 here. So, man, it's looking tough for FN.
Well, let's go ahead and buckle up. I mean, there's still plenty of game left. It's getting a little out of hand, but P4 is where they turn things around. Can they make it a 100% effort here on the P4 rotation now as they opted to rotate in? We're going to go ahead and for a second listen in this time around. It's going to be with FN 420.
That's probably right.
Sorry, tech 5.
CODM, bro, and top, bro. I'm getting fucked in the ass by 2 angles. Why is no one watching CODM? Bro.
I'm alone at this spawn, bro.
I apologize for the.
One shot.
They come snow.
Connector. Container, I mean.
Snow. See them.
Up. 3 top.
I spawn out.
That's a small corner.
I missed lane.
Slow.
Uncle custom top.
One snow.
All right, it was all jokes, and all jokes aside, P4 rotation looking like the break is finally going to come through. I apologize for a little bit. You heard the apology from the player as well. No harm, no foul. P4 rotations come through, and Hitman, they are still alive, but it's by the threads of their hair right here.
Exactly. But I mean, going back to P1, they did really well that first one. The communication, I only heard 1 or 2 players that whole time, so definitely, it's definitely not as great as the 2 teams that we heard earlier. We heard Animus. They sounded phenomenal. We heard I forgot the name of the other team, but they also sound good. Yeah, exactly. So. But I mean, this is one of the closest game we've had. We'll see if it can maybe save themselves here. They need to hold this. But it is not looking good for this team.
No, but here comes Boot, the returning rookie of the split and MVP of the split last season. Showing up and showing out. The 5-piece with the Annihilator looking to put the nail in the coffin. He gets taken down, though. Hez on the objective, wins a massive gunfight. They're going to live the fight another round. Braswell's out. The hill is uncontested right now. It is going to be FN 420. Is it going to be 5%? We don't know. Genius wins a massive one. And not enough time to close it out there. As you can see, I think it's maybe a 1-second gap. I think they can close it out, but they opt to hop the hill, and that's not going to be where we see this game end.
No, it's a better choice to play the next point. You can see Boot right now with the Kilo absolutely popping off, trying to pick up 1, pick up 2, maybe try to get a 3rd one. But Heinz and Faith both going to pick up some kills. They're going to need to go on this hill ASAP. Got to be flawless with 2 points remaining. Let's see if Heinz can potentially pop off with his Sparrow. And he gets shot in the back.
Yep, there it goes.
Pain and suffering.
Bad.
And GG.
GG,
Yep.
That's it.
Damn, unfortunate.
Super sad. Nonetheless, it is going to be game number 1, 5%. They get 250% of the objective done there. And a big game there to start off this best-of-3 series. Boot, your MVP, yet again. 37 kills on board. I talked about Genius and how much his improvement has contributed to this roster. Well, he certainly stood out at the very beginning, but when you got 2 minutes and 32 on the hill, 37 to 25, my guy Boot, he strapped them boots up, put them work on, picked up the slack at the end of the game. Big game for him as well as Genius, though. So first game, hardpoint, pretty solid. You know, it's Summit, right? You're expecting a lot of interactions, and certainly we got plenty of them.
Yeah, very, very fun map to watch. Yeah, Boot and Genius absolutely popping off. And then we have also, you know, the other three, they were all within each other, so it's still pretty good. However, on the other side, Donline and Faints struggled a little bit in comparison to their teammates. You see Marky, Hines, and Balance all had 32 kills. We just need them to step it up a little bit. I know Donline, you said, is returning a bit, so we'll see how these play out in the next games, especially we're going to SND, right? SND on firing range. Ooh, could be an interesting one.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be a spicy one indeed. Now as we're going to switch the temp up, move on to where the sun shines a little brighter. It's certainly going to be one of those maps that we're familiar with. As a matter of fact, it's one of those maps we've already seen once a day. That's that Search and Destroy firing range, as we just mentioned. We've seen it on Hardpoint as well, but we saw it in Search and Destroy more importantly, and it was a big 6-1, very lopsided affair for EUE not be able to put up the points to take that game 3. Well, it's certainly looking like we've got a little bit more of an even matchup in regards to talent for Search and Hardpoint. I know Don started off a little slow, but I hope he picks up the slack here in game number 2.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
All right. Well, what'd you think of the comms, though? Boot, the French M&M, you couldn't really understand anything. I think I saw in chat was like, what the hell did they say? Yeah, I'm right
like,
there.
My ears, my mic.
Exactly. Like, oh my God, what the? I mean, the pain, the frustration, everything everything he does is from his heart, bro, and you can tell he's very passionate about playing. So,
yeah,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, good. That team looks good. Impressed me a lot. We jumped into the 5% comm at the
yeah. Well, I mean,
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, I mean, we all have blunders, right? We all have mishaps, and they apologize.
Exactly.
Yeah, they apologize. You guys got the picture, though.
Yeah.
It was certainly a blender of a game.
Frustrated.
Yeah,
they were definitely frustrated. You can tell, but that's okay.
That's
right. Looks like we are getting close for our game. What's this game 2 of match 3. Firing range. All right, I'm excited. This is gonna be the second SND firing range, right?
This is 100% indeed.
Who's the snipers here? I actually don't know who the snipers is on 5%.
It's a toss-up.
Genius?
Genius, no. Rasmo, yes.
Okay.
Boot occasionally, and I do see him with the DLQ in hand as well as Rasmo. So, Faint's definitely going to be the sniper for FN. So we'll be on board with all 3 of those players off the rip, and Rasmo's looking for some picks through the mid side of the map. Not going to be able to get anything there. He's going to force back. Now here comes the nades, but it's an aggressive one. The push up towards the A site. A long compromise. 3 players there. First blood, Hisoka putting his mark on the board.
Good refrag though. Yeah, Hisoka pushed in super hard, and then as I say, that Genius pushed in hard. We got another refrag here. Marky on Rasmo. Good little frag here by Balance. It's gonna be a 2v3 situation, but we do look like we have a player in this tin. But oh, that was a bad, beautiful snipe there. 1v2. Hopefully Faint comes back. All right, there we go. Faint's playing that backside to be able to help. Bomb's gonna be planted. I think we have 2 snipers. Yeah, 2 snipers versus Boot. Let's see if we can clutch this out.
Let's see, not a lot of room to wiggle there. Marky holding down the bomb. Head glitch gives away his location for 1. The shot comes through. It doesn't hit. Faints right through the window seals, anticipating the push now, baiting the opponent. Now you see he's trying to fire the Renetti, trying to get the sound off. Sound cube. Boot not giving up. Oh baby, on the bomb heading, but Faints catches him on the outskirts. Solid round there. 2-1. It was 2v1 with all 3 players rocking the sniper. Kind of fire right there.
That was a really good one. I mean, he had a chance. Boot had the chance, but honestly, Faints with that beautiful quick scope hit that nice kill there before Boot even had the chance. You know what I mean? Looks like we have just people playing for picks this time. As we said, Rasmo picks up a kill on Faints. Hisoka just gonna far through woods, since wood is basically made out of paper, and you can shoot through that, and it's gonna give you a lot of information.
So does paper make wood, or does wood make paper?
I think wood wood turns into paper. So
but
technically,
if it's wood and it's already paper, though, so does it's wall bangable, and we know that 100% sure. I'm not.
It's water wet.
Well, Hisoka, he is not afraid to be a little risky. The risk is high as well as the reward. Here it goes. There it is, right there. He's going to be stuck flat-footed. Could not make a single move, and it's all unbalanced. Well, first round win in favor of FN420. He's still got the bomb in hand, able to clear one in Rasmus. And now it's all up to him. A minute left on the clock. Plenty of time to play with right here.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't have to rush the bomb plant yet. Oh, that snipe by Boot. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
I guess somebody might say it's a Boot time.
A Boot. Get out of here. I'm the one who sticks with the course. Look, if Dave was here, he'd be like, the amount of cringe in your two casting, it's perfect. Well, I got to say, it's absolutely beautiful right there. A Boot time coming through.
I'm Canadian, too, so it works out really well.
It's perfect. You've won up the most cringe caster in all of COD Mobile. Good job.
We say that Balance got sniped through that little wooden area, but Dunlight's going to get the refrag on Boot. And then it's going to be just like that. A 3. Make it 2v4 situation here, as we do have... Is that how do you say this guy's name? Owner?
Owner, yeah.
Owner, okay. And we also have Rasmo. So 2v3 situation. We did get one kill coming in here. And just like that, 1v2 feints. And Hez. I want to say Hezzy. But you know what? Hez. I apologize if I butcher y'all's name. It'd be like that sometimes. But Rasmo, he's got a CBR, he's got a DLQ in hand. If he can find one pick, that's definitely manageable. But it looks like Feint's going to plant that bomb.
Yeah, there we go. Put the pressure on. Let the clock do the work, right? You got to force your opponent's hands. Well, 45 seconds left on it. As 1v2 from Rasmo, he's got 3 on board. He's going to need to find 2 and a defuse, or 1 to defuse, some kind of sneaky form or fashion. I don't know if that pans out perfectly. What does pan out perfectly is Feints reads the angle. That's 2 rounds now to 1, and we've been back and forth so far. The advantage this time, it's back in the court of FN. Can they continue on? I got to say, it was a much better round right there. It almost got out of hand. They were able to pick up a few right at the end before he dropped. If he had been able to play his life a little bit, or maybe played a little closer to Rasmo, we might have seen a different game.
Yeah, to be honest right now, I mean, the fact it's 2-1 for the team of FN means that we have potential of getting to that dreaded domination on takeoff. That being said, first snipe coming in, Rasmo getting taken down. We do have 3v5 situation, and they're playing on the offense too, right? So we'll see when they flip sides if they can defend well. But it's gonna be a 1v4 situation here. Owner's gonna pick up 1 kill here. It's gonna give a little bit of information to this team. Owner's gonna try to stop and Domlai with a shot to the back, and you're to blame. You give Love a bad name.
Yeah, it was a triangle of love too. Look at it. The convergence right here. You said 1 player in the top side of A long. You had 1 right on the bomb side. Then you had Don Lai coming through with that Peacekeeper. There's nothing peaceful about that shot to the heart, okay? Or was it to the back? I don't know, bro.
I said back. It
felt
the heart.
It felt like the heart right there, though.
Exactly. All right, so looking like a slightly mid push going towards that trailer, potentially pick up. We do have Genius getting it down, but Feint picks up Boot. Boots got taken down quite a few times this last few rounds. That could have been the X factor. If you get Boots out, that could potentially cause, the turn in tides. But Balance as well as Donline's going to be remaining, but Donline picks up a huge kill here.
He does now. 2v3 time. Not necessarily of the essence, but you got to find a way to get together. What Balance right here on the outskirts. Genius looking to push in. Has no idea. The slide peek. He rounded the corner. The 180 doesn't pan out. Now we got a 2v2. And here comes Zonor looking to make the game-changing play. Is not going to push up. That's a smart play. You allowed your opponent the opportunity to go ahead and revitalize, rejuvenate, refresh, re-energize. And here it comes. You're anticipated now. The shot's coming through. Don. Going to be from the back. Doesn't get there in time. The Peacekeeper not going to be able to save Balance, but here it goes. The bomb's picked up. 50 seconds on the clock. Rasmus. Can he clutch the 1v1?
He's got plenty of time. He doesn't have to plant it right off the bat. He's going to play a little ring around the rosy here. We'll see if Donlight actually goes all the way down. He does go all the way down to B, potentially get the bomb site. I don't think the other team is expecting that. So nice little bomb plant here. That is going to be huge.
Asmo's going to head for the A long side. He's got a sniper in hand. Now he knows. The bomb is down. B, 40 seconds on the clock. Pressure rising to an all-time high now as the 1v1 is certainly... Oh, ban out. No, going to go ahead and get shots to the contender. Rasmos! What the complete turn-on. There it goes. No body shot needed. He's got the assault knife. The debris field looks like something out of Rambo, my guy.
He had the chance. Donlight saw him first shot. I think he missed a few more shots. Also, the vault animation that happened, he could have probably got a kill off of that too, which... Dang.
That's tough.
That's tough. But close game, switching sides. We'll see which team does better. I mean, right now it's 3-2 going towards the side of 5%. But again, literally anybody's game.
We'll see if anybody steps up. Oh, Rasmus. What you got going on, bro? Oh, he's getting concussed, griefed. Here comes the thumper shots. Marky's going to get the first blood. The wall bang, Hisoka. That's paper. That's not wood, homie. You are not safe. Rasmo finds Marky, the bandit. The bomb's down. Now we got a 4v4 and a scramble towards the objective here as two players holding wood. No, it's one. It's Hez. Oh, my God. What are you doing, Hez? You're in no man's land.
Yeah, but he picked up a kill. Go refrag. But Owner picking a double kill here. Making it a 2v3 situation. Online Feints. Feints got the sniper out. Potentially can pick up a kill here. Donline's going to hit them with that fat flank. We'll see if it pays off. He's running full speed. He knows that they're there in the backside. He might be able to get a couple kills here. If he starts walking right now, he can... Oh, that thumper. That's one. Can you pick up a second one here? Oh, beautiful play here. 1v1 situation. Owner's got 3 kills this round. He might have got 4, actually. Let's check. And, Don Lai. Don Lai.
Don't lie, homie. That was some beautiful shots. Peacekeeper certainly causing some mayhem here in the search and destroy. He's got 8 on board. I said, you've got to step up, Don. You got to play to your potential. He pulls out a Peacekeeper yet again. I was like, no, bro. Whoa. It's a MAC-10, CBR, Kilo kind of error, and you're pulling out Peacekeeper. Well, guess what? I can't question anymore, homie. 100% on point. Boot finding the first blood there. Looking Feints. Feints drops now as the push. It's going to be held. It's going to be a conservative round. Got the pick. Are they going to make the right call, though?
Yeah, that was a huge play by Don Lai, hitting that whole flank. I am surprised he was able to get that second kill, especially when you got one coming in. Oh, can Don Lai pick up the kill here? That's huge on Boot. He almost got the second one. It's going to be a 3v4 situation, though. You're playing a couple of them on wood. All of them are wood. What am I saying?
Yeah, they're not 100% maximizing on the player advantage. That might come back and haunt them. Oh, Nor, you're so nasty from that range. You outgot an SKS? Ain't no way, homie. How?
Damn.
Jungle House.
Wow. This is the closest SND by far today.
Oh, I mean, we've seen 1 go to 7, 1 go to 8. Yeah. Right now, we're already on 8 rounds here. As this is the 8th one coming through, and we're guaranteeing at least
9.
9. At least 9.
So that's good. That's a good sign for us. We can get some good content here today for you guys to watch. And as I say that, Hez picks up a nice SKS 1-tap to the dome. He said, you will take this and you will enjoy it. But it's going to be a 3v4 situation. Advantage is going to go towards... Oh, I see that. Soka gets taken down. Boot's going to be the one last person remaining. And boom, that was a fast round.
That was. Jungle side push coming through. 5-3. We're on map point, not match point, because if FN wins, we're going to that lovely, beautiful stadium remap of Takeoff or Domination. And I know how much you love that map, and I know how much I enjoy it as well. It's one of my. It's not one of my favorites. I'm capping home. I am totally capping right there. It was a big round. A lot of resources wasted on that jungle side push, and it didn't pay out. Right here, it's going to be the 2-for-1s coming through. Boot's going to be able to find Feints yet again. And now it's all the pressure here on 2 players now as Onur and Boot going to be the last ones alive. They're on the A side effectively.
God, Boot.
But Boot, you're disgusting, homie.
I mean, at least both of them are together right now. We do have 3 players. Donline might go for that fat flank again, but right now, Marky on Boot. And Donline, can he pick up one? No, it's going to be a 1v2 situation. Onur is basically half health, 1/4 health. Can he win that fight? Oh! My goodness. Hezzy. Boom, boom. There we go. This is going to be our first game 3, which is what I wanted. Unfortunately, it's on Dom Takeoff.
Tell me you did not want to see a game 3 without telling me you didn't want to see a game 3 when we got to a 9th round in the Search and Destroy. I was hoping and begging for some more search because it was looking great. And it comes to a dramatic halt. And now all of that that momentum that we just had going into a domination game is thrown out the window because it's on takeoff, right?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you know what? It's fine. Takeoff is fun to watch. Just domination's a little sus, but whatever. I can't complain. By the way, I got notification when you play ranked games and you lose. They give you a rank shield. So I got a rank shield from being in the custom lobby. So that's cool.
Wow, that's impressive.
They know how bad I am at the game. They're like, hey, I know you're not playing, and I know you're watching these pro players to get better. So here's a rank shield. That's what
they used your algorithm for your mastery, and they saw that you main shotguns, and they were like, this guy can use all the help he can get, right?
What are you, Dave?
No.
Hating on shotguns?
No. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, the freak.
Why are you stuttering?
Hey, yo!
Why are you? Hey, huh? Talking smack about my shotguns? The audacity.
Well, look, Jari made him look good earlier, okay?
Yeah,
Jari made him look disgusting, okay?
Did you not watch me play my qualifier? Hey, you know I'm a stage 2 qualified player.
I still don't have a team for stage 2. Is there any time left? Can I still register?
No.
Is it over? Oh, that's a rip, bro. I qualified from stage 1, which the little B didn't do.
I qualified for stage 2. That means I'm a better player than little B. Confirmed. Yeah.
He's a walking meme, bro. Of course you're better.
Oh my goodness. How did you not qualify, dude? You just gotta do the first. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
This guy.
Yeah, but it's okay.
It is okay.
I qualified, and that's all that matters.
There you go.
But yeah, I used the BY15, which was fantastic. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the BY15 is disgusting, bro.
Yep. My favorite shotgun in the game.
I thought you were gonna be a KRM kind of guy, right?
No. I like the ADS shotgun. It's like almost sniping, but not really. You know what I mean?
Use the HSO then.
No.
There's no room for error. Yeah.
Let me tell you about this. BY15's got the longest one-tap range. I've one-tapped
Really?
people like 20 meters away.
You think like the HSO would have a better like?
You would think so, but
because
it's
of
not.
the fire rate and like the damage in the pellets. I don't know.
Yeah. HSO has more consistency because it has the 3 bullets in the middle.
Yeah.
So you have a chance. But for ADSing, the BY15 has the highest range. I mean, one-shot range because the doof gun has the highest range because you can hold down and doof. You can kill people like 30 meters, which is ridiculous. Which we saw. You didn't see it, but I saw it. Jari did that, and that was. Ooh.
I caught several of his double kills. I did not catch the ones towards the end though, and I feel terrible.
I am a little bit biased because I literally was watching him the whole time because
he's like, he's just reading the kill feed and then watching Jari the whole time. Like, that's a beautiful shot from Narcs, but we don't care about it. Jari's here on the 2-piece.
I mean, it's hard because you're the one who's hosting. So like the people are watching your screen, they're not watching my screen, so I can watch whatever I want.
Yeah. Poor ladies and gentlemen, man. You guys, we need a better spectator. The one we hired this season was just god awful. It's the same one from the last season and the seasons before since February of 2021. And I don't know, bro. We got to get this guy out of here, bro. He's just god awful. Wait a minute. All right, well,
wait a minute.
We're not going to wait too long because Game 3 of Bound, we are ready to rock and roll for the last and final one. Okay, just a heads up, FN420 wants to use a 5-minute break to charge their phone, so they have 4 minutes left. That was 1 minute ago, so they got 3 per the clock. This is how long it takes for Verdict to read Discord whenever he's casting. Like, I literally don't do anything else because I've got production and I've got, just so much other things to factor in. And then finally, I look at Discord. Bam. Right now, I'm taking a look at Atlanta do 2v1 or 2-1 over Envious. So, Team Portugal, now known as Envious, are going to fall victim to Atlanta as they win the Search and Destroy and the Domination. The hardpoint was a 250 to 185 in favor of Envious. So, interesting. I know that one didn't have too much, too much concern because there are 2 teams at the bottom of the standings, as you can take a look at it right here on the screen right there. It's 35 points for Atlanta, 20 points for Envious, but certainly 2 teams that we can, hopefully look forward to re-enrolling in Mobile Mayhem, re-going through qualifiers, and potentially coming back for us another season.
Mm-hmm. I haven't heard of these 2 teams, so it should be good to see them maybe come back next year with the qualifiers. It's what bottom 2 teams have to play in the qualifier Mobile Mayhem qualifiers, basically.
In NA, it's the bottom, or in NA, it's the bottom 2, and in EU, it's the bottom 4. So technically, FN420. Just imagine they're going to be in qualifiers next season, as well as Illuminati if they even come back. Which I hope they do.
That's crazy.
It's tough.
That's tough, man. This team is looking. I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, FN 420. No offense to Mont. No offense to EUE. But this FN 420 team played very, very well. So
I think if they didn't have so many setbacks at the beginning of the season, like literally shooting themselves in the foot for a majority of it all, I think they could be very easily a top 3, top 4 team.
Yeah, I think top 4, at least top 6, right? Like, I feel like they could have made into the playoffs for sure. I just look at the team and they got talented players, you know? So, and then Faint's a fantastic sniper, and that game absolutely popped up. But we do have the game started. Let's go.
There we go. Didn't even need all 5 moments. Yeah. Favorite game mode. Favorite map to go along with it too, right?
It's just tough because, like, I mean, it's pretty balanced, I guess, because A and C are very similar, but that B is tough to break, dude. Like, it is tough. I feel like maybe C's got slight advantage because you can kind of play that top area.
Correct.
But it's just, I haven't seen this in a long time. I feel like we used to have this all the time, right? In Mobile Mayhem back in the days. This used to be a map that was played.
Back in the day, they took it out of the mix and then they threw it back in. I think Domination was one of those game modes that it's always been a constant. You know, Search and Destroy as well. Hardpoint was reintroduced, with the map being reintroduced into Champs for last year, and right now it's all about B in regards to map control, right? And I think C offers a direct link to it, with that top side of red being 100% just a surveillance, if one would say, over the B side. Like, you literally can just keep your opponents off of B for the entirety of the first half if you have C.
Exactly, and I expect some people to try to go for that C flip right off the bat early, but it's not that detrimental because it's still pretty hard to cap that B, because B is so open. You can shoot from so many angles, right? You can shoot top of the I guess the stadium. You can shoot people from there. You can shoot from the top of red. There's so many spots. But we do have SKS coming in. I was going to say, we don't see much marksman on this map, but you should have more marksmen because a lot of long angles. This is probably not a map you would see shotgunners being used. Again, fairly close. We do have B halfly ticked towards the side of 5%. We'll see if 420 FN or FN 420 can pop off here. Kill-wise, it is pretty much going towards 5%, as we do have balance with 0 kills now. Looking to pick up his first kill. I'm hoping for him to pick up his first kill here.
Yeah, maybe he needs to throw 3 times on it, right? Maybe he won't have any issues with... Balance able to find that first one there. Boot's going to drop. Now the C tapped is going to give information away, as obviously Boot gets killed. They know where he's at. They're trying to deal with that problem. And there's nothing worse than having a pest in your spawn to deal with on a map like this. You know, C, you mentioned it. It has a direct link to, you know, the B site. As you can see, the overlook, the little balcony site. Certainly don't need to let this player go unhindered. Matter of fact, I don't think they even realize that he's still there. Boot, second time around, 2 kills. It's Boot both times.
Let's take a look. Balance here, picking up his 3rd kill here. C, B, so close to getting tapped. And then Don Lai with the huge double kill. So we do have A and B going in favor for this FN team. However, we do see the feed going towards 5%. Huge feed coming in. We'll see if Balance can pick up some more kills here as he's coming in for that slight flank here. And he does pick up a little kill here. That's huge.
He knows. There it goes. And the drone's going to be called out there as the little budget UAV is going to be quickly shut down. Damage looks like it's going to be to a minimum, too. As you can see, the players pushing up towards the B side of the map. Not going to be able to get that control. The TAC-5 popped yet. Still coming in play now as the B cap's still going to stay in the hands of FN 420. Onur going to get blinded by the concussion right there. Could not move. Going to get taken down. And now it's pressure. FN 420, they have a little bit of an advantage. I'm thinking since we got a little bit of momentum here in the first half, let's go ahead and get a first listen in on the side of FN. We heard them on the downrise. Let's hear them on the uprise.
This one C. This one 3 limit. 3 ticket.
That's one A.
Stand on B. 3 kills on B.
Let's take a step.
Bottom blue.
This one
Bottom
bottom blue.
one shot. Two bottom blue. P1 now.
Yeah. Clean B.
One ticket dead.
Take a dead.
Why are they spawning yellow?
One ticket dead.
Bro, you done kinda? If they come top yellow, you're dead down.
Take a
Top red. They 3 red.
They're spawning bottom balcony. Bottom.
Where? Limit? Where?
Spawn there.
Take a dead.
Red. He's pushing.
Let me.
I'm swanning C.
What, 2 ticket, 1 shot,
I'm
2 ticket, 1
swanning
shot.
C.
Secret.
2 ticket, 1 shot, 2 ticket, 1 shot.
Swanning C. Cap C. They're gonna spawn limit. They're gonna spawn. Be dead.
Be concussed.
Dead. Nah, 2 guys on C. This one limit.
On ticket, 1 shot, ticket 1 shot. And B, ticket and B.
I got B guy. I'm clean. Limit. P1 dead. Limit, watch out. Cleaning B.
Oh, we got a triple.
Killed him. Yeah.
All right, Hitman, clean. Comm is a lot cleaner, a lot more fluent, a lot better, a lot more participation. And I think that was like, you know, the game changer for me, right?
Yeah, I hear you. It was way more calm. Very good. They were much calmer. You can tell, calm, collected. People were talking. They weren't like, you know, quotation mark depressed because they were losing the game. They held it well. They even got that triple cap as we started listening to them, you know. So that was good on them. It's good to hear them do phenomenally well. And just as I'm saying that, looks like 5% is trying to go for that C flip right off the bat. A couple players going in here. We'll see if they succeed with it as Rasmo gets beamed by Donlai. Like we talked about, this Peacekeeper, highly underrated. Definitely be a gun that I love using. And just like that, double cap coming in, but C might get flipped. And we'll see how that pans out here.
Attack 5, huge.
Yeah.
Attack 5, huge in that gunfight alone. You see the shots come through. The C site's going to be shut down. Rasmo is going to be trying to get that flip. He is shut down now. The 3 players fall. This is a push towards B. They might be able to get a little bit of momentum, but it's not going to happen there. The thumper out top from Feint's going to be able to find one big one. A big range right there. And Boot still not content, looking for the C flip himself. He's going to find the Peacekeeper. He's keeping the peace for sure, but Rasmus able to play his life. Attack 5 is going to get popped, and there goes an instant boost of health. They're going to be able to get this advantage. Now, the C-Cap look like it might be a flippable duty right here.
It's probably going to get flipped here. Little double cap going in here. We'll see Hisoka picking up a kill here. We'll see if they can hold on to this double cap. C and A. They might just go for the flip. I mean, it wouldn't be a big deal if FBN lost Ace, considering they were able to defend the other side pretty hard. But C is definitely the better side to hold on to. Hisoka goes down. Marky's actually popping off right now. Marky with a solid 25 kills. Granted, the other team's still doing very well. Like, your entire team has about 15 kills each. So that's really, really good to see. I mean, kill-wise, both teams are pretty balanced, but you can see the points are going more towards Team FN.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 5% are putting a lot of, work, in, but they're not getting a lot of results on the objective. As a matter of fact, they haven't held the B cap for, they were pretty much griefed off the B cap early. They got a triple cap on themselves in the first half. And, you can see it. G is picking up some big kills with the Purifier, but the kills don't matter. They're still not successful on the B cap itself. Onur going to hop the point. He's going to hop off. Now it's all on Erasmus. There's not a lot of communication. And with that being said, they're down. They're not quite out. They still have an opportunity. I think it's still triple cap territory that they might have to encounter.
Very soon. Very soon. They got to do it. They got to go quick. I think it's within, if they get to 170, it's triple cap territory. Right? I think if it's 170, that's 30 points. So yeah. It's triple cap right now, I believe, if I calculate this correctly. 35. Yeah. 35 to 180. Yeah, it is a triple cap territory right now. Yeah. It's not impossible. This map is kind of easier than others because you can actually cap it and then hopefully get the enemy to, rotate and catch them off guard. But a double cap coming in hot right now. But still, they need that triple cap.
Yeah, we know it. They need that triple cap. We know it. Did they know it? Let's find out. We're going to go ahead and jump in to see if they can turn this around. Is there still a minute and 47 on the clock? We're going to see if the side of 5% can make the dream come back alive.
One is top shield. Chicken.
Hold ticket. Bottom stairs, bro.
Let's go B. Finish B, guys.
Just tab B.
Kabi.
I'm concussed. Bottom yell.
Bottom yell is dead. One hour side. He's pushing the limit.
Ticket.
Yeah, you just need to tap it alone.
Go play B. Ouais, c'est bon, c'est fini, frère.
C'est fini.
Ah, les bâtards. Je sais pas les drapeaux, les gars.
All right, you heard the momentum drop off there. That means defeat is accepted. There's not enough time on the clock. The double cap didn't come through in Hitman. Comps are still solid up until that last little point. And I gotta say, 5% have a lot of potential. I mean, they're still they're a playoff team, and FN 420 aren't.
Yeah, I mean, they're both very two strong teams. Not to take anything away from FN, 5% played fantastically, and we saw FN struggle the first game. We'll struggle in quotation marks. It was a very close game, but in the end, I got what I wanted. I got game 3. I got the close game. I had in my mind FN winning this just because I feel like on paper they had the stronger team. And yeah, Marky is not a player that I feel like I heard of. I probably did, but 40 kills basically absolutely popped off. What a beautiful play. We had Feints and Don Light actually absolutely doing fantastically this game, and that was the X factor, right? When you have everybody having the same amount of kills and one player absolutely popping off, that's what the results you're gonna get.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Then you look at the caps right there. It's 22 split between Marky and Balance. Those were the the caps of players that wanted to win. And Dom, the caps are very important as well as the kills. And Marky combined for almost 40 right there as well as 11. You play the objective and you're being a Slayer. That is just a big emphasis right here for the Game 3 win for the side of FN 420. But what does it mean? Doesn't mean anything because they did not put themselves in a position to capitalize today. And they're out. That's it. We don't get to see this team at all for the playoffs. And I feel bad. Now I'm looking at it too still. There's 2 players that skipped the kill cam for 5%. That's a big L. Why? Because when you skip that kill cam, unless there was a reason behind it or your game crashed, what's the irony of 2 players game crashing at the same time?
Quick question. Did FN have a chance today to make it?
No, they didn't. Their chances went out the window because they couldn't get 5 points in the 2-0 today too. So they couldn't get 5 points from Tuesday.
Didn't they need 2? Didn't they need the if they would have got 2 wins, 2-0, they would have got 20 points, right?
They would have still only been at 60 points.
They have 55 points right now.
Yeah, that's the final. That's the updated standings. Yeah.
Oh damn! Yeah. I was looking at the non-updated standings. That would. Oh, they were close. They needed. If did they lose to Mont? I guess they did, huh? So if they would have won 2-0, they could have. But yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. Yeah, they needed 1 win somewhere. But that's a GG.
That is a GG. That's a GG for the day. And taking a look at it, Rhea. That's the last game of the finals of the final day of Mobile Mayhem. What were your thoughts?
I mean, I can say this was an intense series, and I got really hyped out watching those games. Genius popping up on hardpoint was a real satisfaction, and it's always a pleasure to watch both teams facing off. Plus, I'm actually really glad I could watch a domination game today. Well, FN took first the lead on the first game, but I guess 5% wasn't ready at all to let them win, and immediately took back the control and secured the win. But, I mean, I guess situation changes such in a story. Verdict, would you have expected FN to win?
Yeah, I mean, I would have. I think this is a team that's highly underrated, but it's all because of them. It's not because of the, matches they had. It's not because they weren't good enough to win. It's because they just didn't put themselves in a position to profit in times that they were needed. As a matter of fact, I joked around on Tuesday about, or not Tuesday, but Thursday of last week, where it's like, hey, this could be, a 2-0 for their favor. Lo and behold, they get Don to come through and, bless his heart, this is his first day back in on Thursday of last week. He's used a quick fix. That's another DQ. They have had so many setbacks. Minor ones at the time turned into major ones. Major setbacks put themselves in a position not to profit, not to get the points, not to contend for a top 6 spot. And they're literally, like, I was taking a look at the standings just a minute ago. They're literally 10 points away from that 6th seed. It's just a tough way to end the season.
Yeah, you're right. And right back to him, and would you have expected to finally watch a 3rd map today?
Honestly, if I had to pick one, this was the game that I expected it to go to map 3, considering these are 2 teams that are fairly, I want to say, even in quotation marks. Its standings don't show that. However, if you look at the players that are playing, I expected it to be a close game. And I did have, when I spoke about it, I don't know if it was on stream, but I had FN winning this. And it was game 3, and I'm happy. I got to see a game 3 today. We got good teams playing against each other, very close games indeed. So I did.
Yeah, I'm really happy too, I gotta be honest. And as Brody say, talking about the standings, now that all matches have been played, we see that the top 6 qualified. To be honest, I did not expect Illuminati and FN to not qualify as their top players, but I mean, on the other hand, we got Mont, and this is definitely a huge for them, as they're like, you know, their new team, and they still managed to qualify, and that's impressive. What do you think, Verdict?
Oh, man, I casted this team in the qualifiers. I knew this team had a lot of potential. They were Lux thin. They get the Mont change on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. And they put up some solid games against EUE. They put up some solid games all season long. They nickel and dime their way up to the top, and they find themselves in a top 6 seed. That's their fortune. Why? Because, you know, Illuminati kind of crumbled midway through, as well as FN420 just stumbling on their own feet at times. And we get to a position now where Mon get the profit, and FN420 Illuminati, they're done. They're out. That's it. We'll see them back next season. But they got to compete in qualifiers now, so they got to go back through, the blender.
Yep, the whole blender.
Yep. And Hitman, you know, I know, like, you don't know this team very, very well, but, you know, you've been watching Mont tonight, so what do you think about this team?
They look like a promising young team. I want to say in quotation mark young team. I don't know their ages, but the newer team. They had some good plays. I've seen them when they were playing in that SNMB game. Even in the hardpoint game, it wasn't like a super blowout. I know, yes, at the end they blew them out, but in the beginning it was fairly close. If they keep working on it, and I think the main thing they need to work on is, you know, gun skills, rotation, and stuff like that. Anything, they could eventually be a very, very strong team. But being so new, you know, you're going to lose to the more, I guess, top teams. You know, they've been more experienced. You know, they've been in the game longer. Animus, you know, Nova. It's going to be tough to go against teams. As they improve and get better, they have potential, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's only about consistency, I guess. And now taking a look at, on the brackets, with Animus and Nova placing first and second, they advance into the semifinals. Joining Animus in the top side of the bracket will be 5% versus EuroElite in the quarterfinals on Tuesday. And joining Nova in the bottom side of the bracket will be 117 not found versus Mont in the quarterfinals on Tuesday. So that's the situation. Now, what should we expect in the next week playoffs? Verdict.
I'm going to be honest with you. This is an Animus team that are looking like they have an opportunity to take it to a grand finals yet again for another season. Obviously, they had the 2-0 over Nova Esports, but the playoffs are a different beast. Anything could be expected. Bad thing for 5% is they had 2 players leave, and I don't know if we have an explanation. So they might be starting off that first series in a little bit of a, you know, a panic, you know, a deficit that they can't recover from. And that might be in the form of forfeiting game 1 or being down 1 player for game 1 and down a player for game 2. I don't know how they're going to deal with that. But today's actions will bleed into Tuesday as that quarterfinal matchup will be played, and I know it'll be felt. 117 not found. They have an excellent opportunity to come through for an upset too. So I think Tuesday is going to be a lot of action.
A lot of action is the right word. Is the right word, Verdict. And Hitman, what team are you rooting for in playoffs?
I'm rooting for the underdogs. I know 117's strong team. So I'm a root for them to make it, but you know, I agree. Animus is such a strong team. I think they're going to be the one to win it. But as an underdog, I probably feel like 117 potentially, you know, can make maybe make Nova take a run for their money. But who knows? 5% actually played really well too, so they could also, you know, play very, very well. But I think Animus is a team that's going to be going all the way.
Yep. Well, since next week is gonna be really spicy, guys, and I'm looking forward to see what's gonna happen next. I guess we're good for tonight. So thank you so much, Verdict and Hitman, for the cast. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I guess we'll catch you next Tuesday for playoffs.
Yeah, we'll catch you all next Tuesday for playoffs. We're gonna go ahead and send you to one of your favorite streamers. I don't know who it's going to be, but we'll, you know, conversate and figure it out and let you know in chat. We'll see you next Tuesday. You don't want to miss it.
Goodbye, everybody.